is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Stone and Hyper Show, episode 14, baby. We are joined with my co-host, Hyperdrive Collection 6460.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
And we got the one and only Matt Bryant joining us tonight. We want to thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. We're both, I just told you in the pre-show, we're super huge fans of you. You've helped empty out Hyper's wallet as well as mine a couple times. So we're just stoked to have you on, man. And just if you want to, if y'all are watching us, I'm sure y'all have come across Matt Bryant before. But in the case that there's some new eyes on you here, do you want to introduce yourself and kind of explain what you do and everything? Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I'm Matt. My YouTube channel is just my name, Matt Bryant. I started on YouTube in 2007. I've been a lifelong drummer. So my YouTube channel was drums for a long time. And then I started dabbling in guitar in 2008 and started posting some guitar stuff, even though I really had no business posting guitar stuff because I'm a drummer. But it was a drum and guitar channel for a while. And then in June of 2020, I was in Target, and I don't know what took me down the toy aisle, but I just happened to look up and I saw the Probe Droid.
Nice.
And I said, that's a cool looking thing. So I bought it and got it home, started doing a little research and discovered it's a whole line of figures. And then just started, going crazy with Black Series.
Yes, sir.
So I shifted my YouTube content to Star Wars.
Awesome, man.
And that may or may not have been a good idea, but to keep the same channel,
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome.
Ladies
and Hyper guitar players too, actually.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Nice.
You're more coordinated though, because you're a drummer. Y'all's coordination is unreal. I'm sorry, Hyper.
Oh no, I was gonna say this is probably the second most famous drummer turned guitarist, other than Dave Grohl, right? We got it's the Temu version of Dave Grohl right here, ladies.
Yeah. Hey man, I love me some Foo Fighters, dude. Dave's the man.
Oh yeah,
he's the man.
Dave's
and I wanted
well for himself.
I wanted to say too that first of all, we were talking right before we went on. This man, if you haven't watched his videos, he's got this hypnotic presence to him. And I said this is the only person on YouTube who 6 minutes into a review, I bought the fourth sister figure before the review was even done because he was Jedi mind tricking me halfway through. Yeah, and he's like, "You will buy this figure."
I'm happy to help you spend money, Hyper. No, that's awesome. But yeah, my channel is mostly reviews, but occasionally I will do a model build or a paint video, custom. And of course, I do collection tours, usually twice a year. So that's it.
Yeah. I do want to take a second just to address chat. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. We got Star Wars Collective, aka Jacob. He invited me onto his stream last night. Go check that out. Show his channel some love as well.
Hey, that was a good stream. Very good stream, by the way.
Dude, it was 4 hours and it just flew by, man. It just flew by. We did not expect it.
That's awesome.
I just, you start getting to know everybody in the community, and it's just I've said it before, it's just super fulfilling when you get to enjoy it with others, man. It's one thing enjoying it on your own, but when you got people to nerd out about with it, it just takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah. I know. Right. We got Connor, Mama Mando, all the cool people are here.
All the cool kids are here tonight, man. Come here to Cook, Connor, Curtis
is here.
Curtis, welcome, Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Paul's here.
Got all kinds of. There's is that Hal Runner? Oh yes.
Yeah, Hal Runner, what's up, buddy? Yeah,
Hal Runner, you have your. I promise you will get your package this coming week. Things got in the way, but it's coming to you, man. Stay tuned. I even threw a little bonus in the box. So
cool, awesome. Yeah. Paul, first time I believe I've seen you in our chat. So welcome to the Stone and Hyper Show. You came, you picked a good one, man. We got Matt Bryant. He's an awesome guy. We're super stoked to have him on here. We also got Brian. What's up, dude? Thank you for hanging out, man.
Hey, Brian.
And I wanted to, Connor said, have been subbed to Matt for almost 2 years when I got my Black Series Java. Found his awesome channel and videos where he made a phenomenal job with Throne. Yeah, that thing is sick, really Connor. Is That's right.
Appreciate it, Connor. Thanks.
That's right.
I wanted to just say to Brian, Gen X Brian, who's in the chats, I am such a fan of the spreadsheet layout, man. That is right up my alley. And I appreciate that. Cool. I've reached out to him and I've said, like, please send me those files because that is a really great way to keep track of your collection, figure out how to budget stuff. Like I'm just, that's great. So
He makes us feel lazy. Like, what are you doing, Brian?
oh,
You're doing too much.
seriously. Like I thought maybe he could check over my taxes before April 15th. You know?
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
Like, Brian, can I run these past you? Right?
The clock's ticking.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Oh man.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes failed musician. That's funny.
Yeah.
You know what? You're
That's
banned
funny.
from chat, Curtis. I'm banning you from chat.
I know. I don't want to consider myself a failed musician. No.
Well, you're with two aspiring failed musicians tonight.
That's
so.
exactly. That's right.
You're good,
That's
you're the
right.
you're the best of the three. That's for sure. I'll tell you that. No, at least
cool.
I can only speak for myself. But
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though.
Yeah, but y'all, we got a lot to talk about. Oh well, real quick, I'll bring up. Jen said Brian says he needs your email, man.
oh,
So
I
I'll
will give it to you
that out.
tonight, sir.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Is it? Look, we got a lot of musicians in here that started collecting.
I know.
Okay,
Seriously,
Give
right?
up stacks.
interesting. We might have to do a jam session.
Hey, with all these musicians.
funny.
So
Yeah.
today I
Ooh.
just found out about. I don't know if anybody here likes Black Label Society. I was just talking to Stone about it earlier.
Huge Zach fan.
Wow.
I've heard
Wow,
some of
that
their
new
stuff.
song,
Yeah, Zach
Lord-
Wild's a monster. He's
Lord Humongous. What a song,
man.
man. Anybody heard that yet?
Wow.
Wow.
I
No,
have not.
It's good. It's classic. It's just classic Zach Black Label. It's great stuff. It looks like it just came out maybe a month or two ago. I just
okay,
heard it today,
okay.
and wow, it just is great. And the cool thing about it is, and Matt, as a musician, you know, Zach is almost like playing second fiddle behind his new guitarist Dario, who
Yeah, he's amazing.
light it up,
Really?
man. Wow,
Really?
like
That kid is something else.
that kid.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh yeah, I mean
think
he's
you'd like
him,
Zach
though.
is
That's super cool.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how well this kid can play.
I mean, Zach is Zach, but
right. He brought in.
I'll have to give that a listen.
It's
That's
good.
awesome.
It's good.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to
Yeah,
see if we can get that as our theme song, Stone, someday.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be awesome.
I've been
dude.
listening to a lot of Opeth lately.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
all right.
I got you. Yeah. I've heard of them, and then when they come on, I like it. I just never go out of my way to but when it comes on, I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they have a very broad library of some just stupid heavy stuff, but then they also have, I don't know, 2 or 3 albums that are downright proggy.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
interesting. I like that versatile stuff.
But
Yeah,
you
oh,
got
right.
five
I think
of the most talented guys on the planet in that band.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're
it's the Stoned and Hyper music review. I like this. This is
There
pretty
you
good,
go.
right?
Yeah.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you this. If you were gonna call yourself a fan of music, what do you listen to? What do you like? What kind of music do you like?
I have always sort of gravitated towards the progressive rock or progressive metal.
Sure. Okay.
Because I seriously started playing drums when I was around 12. That was
Right.
a long time ago. But I just like dove into Rush and Yes and Genesis
Nice.
and Kansas,
Yes.
some of those early prog bands.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
And in the 90s, when Dream Theater hit the scene,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I dove into Dream Theater.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of music I like playing.
Cool,
But
man.
as far as listening, I mean, I listen to a lot of stuff except rap
Well,
Awesome.
you know,
or new country.
Dream Theater is like a musician's favorite band, right?
Oh,
like
sure.
everybody.
Those
if you're a
guys-
musician, you listen. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Those guys are geniuses, man.
Oh yeah.
a lot of talent.
People get overwhelmed when the song is like 8 to 12 minutes. People
know,
don't know
right?
what to do.
Or 20 minutes. You try not to lose
yeah.
interest.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's cool.
They kind of picked up where Yes left off. I always kind of thought like
Kind of.
there was a real like progression there
Mhm.
from Yes to Dream Theater. Like it was kind of like, you know, it is a 20-minute song, but they're all over the place. It's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the format is very similar, but of course, Dream Theater is a lot heavier.
Way heavier.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
yeah.
I did want to say hello to Brady Blummer here. First time seeing you in chat. Much love. Good to see everybody here.
Hey.
Thank you for coming
Yeah,
by.
how's
What's
it
up,
going,
Brady?
man? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for hanging out. And then just joined Doug.
Oh, we got
And
Doug in the
there's Doug.
house.
You're late, dude. What are you doing? It's 8:12, bro.
Hey, Doug, I will send
That's
you
not
your.
late.
Doug has a package coming to him too. Get
Oh,
with me
sweet.
on Instagram or something, Doug, and I'll send out your prize from last week. You were the winner of the 500 subs
cool.
giveaway. So
Yeah, 12 minutes is not late.
For Doug it is. For Doug it is. Doug is very late, right?
Around
What do you
precisely
mean?
what I mean to.
What do you mean coming here at this time of day, Doug?
Okay, well, like we got a lot to talk about, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started here. And we're just gonna, we're mostly, obviously, we're all Black Series collectors, but I thought these were something kind of cool. We have Celebration coming up this year in Japan, and there's some really, in my opinion, some really interesting, cool exclusives, and in my opinion, they are the perfect exclusives. So, first off, here, this is the Ronin. And I find this very interesting just because this is going to be the first wired. Now, Grant, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are probably going to pass on this because they might not have watched Visions or it might not be for the shelf. But the fact that this is our first wired cape and the line is just kind of cool to me,
Yeah.
That's a first day pickup for me all day long.
Really awesome, dude.
Oh, yeah. I'm picking that one up. I love it. Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm seriously considering getting this too.
Sweet.
I didn't really like season 2 of Visions, but season 1 of Visions I thought was really good, and the duel was by far my favorite episode.
Oh, I think that's
season 1.
Favorite, right? Yeah.
That figure looks absolutely sick.
I agree, man.
That is monochrome, it going to be lack of color scheme. It just looks so good.
Is it going to be fully articulated too? Like it's not a
yes.
Pre-posed. It's not a pre-posed figure.
It's not a statue like that. Like that one.
Right.
You can see the hinges here. So this is 100% a figure.
Yeah, fully articulated. I'm trying to think. Was it Artifacts that did a statue of him?
I think you're right, Matt. I think it was. I think so. Them or Iron Studios or something.
It was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really cool though.
It does. It's pretty expensive, but
it is pricey. It is pricey, dude.
For the statue. This one is what, 80 for this set?
I think it was like 70 or 80. I think so, Matt. Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah, he does come. I'm gonna try to pull up this other image. He does come with the droid. Y'all give Caveman Cody just a second.
Is this the first Star Wars maximum animated figure?
Right.
Right.
Great. It is. Yeah.
So you can see
it comes with a droid. All right. Yes.
Yeah, and you can see how grand the packaging is. I feel like this is actually a really neat way to display it. The way it actually some of the publishing line, they can be a little awkward to display. This fully opens up. How do y'all feel about the packaging here?
I like beautiful. It. Yeah, I like it. Put me down.
I'm an opener, but that box is definitely getting displayed somehow.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was one of the things I was going to ask. So yeah, you primarily open your figures, right? Primarily.
Me? Oh yeah.
Very few or none. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm a boxed guy personally. I have I do open them occasionally, but I put them back and rotate them out. But I like my box collection for the most part. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Brian said Matt, you read my mind.
I wouldn't put it past them, but
no, man. Honestly,
that's too.
Sounds like we have some other people getting this too. Galactic Art, yeah, that's funny. As Brian's a character, he's funny. Got some other people in here, Howl Runner and Galactic Artisan, that say that they want this too. So, Cook says he's going to pass. That's cool, man. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but I'm kind of cool to hear that y'all are in on this too. I think it's interesting for sure.
I'm seriously considering snagging that.
Nice, man.
Me too,
man. Cool to hear.
Absolutely.
Just because I really, really enjoyed that episode. I enjoyed that particular style of animation. I think looks incredible.
Yeah. Anime for Star Wars, obviously. George's so heavily inspired by like Japanese and Asian culture. It just makes so much sense,
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful pet. Like I said, I just really like the way it opens it up. I think this is some of the best packaging representation, other than maybe like the Thrawn SDCC exclusive and that Luke. Yeah, I know the Luke doesn't look good, but that Yavin one where it kind of opens.
Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah.
You're like truly like a book kind of.
Exactly, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so there is that, and I think I had one more image to pull up here. Well, we have plenty other. This is just some of the things, or not images, or is it? I was going to try to pull up. Where's the one? Y'all give Caveman Cody a second here. Here, I'll tell you what.
I agree with you, Hal Runner Base. That Sith chick with the saber umbrella.
Oh yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Right.
That would just be absolutely awesome.
I'd even go for the remember that crazy episode in season 1? It was like the punk rock band with like the Jabba bass player and stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been, that'd be a cool, I don't know about Black Series, but you could do something funky with that. Like that'd be a good Funko Pop set or something like that. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What the hell is that thing?
That's a cherry blossom. Did you guys see my Instagram post today?
Do what now, Matt?
Did you guys see my Instagram post today?
No. Yes, I did. I
made my own.
I reacted to it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I got my own cherry blossom stormtrooper.
I have a cherry blossom, a non-fruiting cherry blossom tree in my front yard.
Right. He was in the tree, right? Yeah.
Saves you a few $100s doing that, Matt.
Yeah,
damn
just
straight.
to walk outside. Yeah. Oh, there you go, Commander.
So you go snag it. Hey, Turtlefly, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out.
So what exactly is this thing? I mean, what is the source material for this?
So obviously this is not canon. There's no real source material. It's not from anything. It's basically it is purely a Celebration exclusive, and it's a Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper, which obviously the Cherry Blossom is very, very reminiscent and is referenced a lot through Asian culture.
Sure. Mount
Yeah.
Fuji and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So they're doing 1,000 at the celebration, and they're putting 1,500 up on the Sideshow website. So I think it's cool making these exclusive, because not everybody is going to want these. These are not like highly desirable characters, and it's for a Japan Star Wars Celebration exclusive. It just makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, no, I get it now. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But people have been calling this trash and like, oh, that's garbage. Like, to me, that's just a little bit of a stretch. Like, you can say that you don't like it, but that's very culturally referenced. You know, like, that's cool as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really rad.
Yeah,
and
it's definitely cool.
Idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it was Connor. Jacob mentioned to me that Connor had the idea that they should have done the Cherry Blossom on the blaster, the E11 as well. And I was like, oh, that would have been kind of cool, actually. But you can just see it. Yeah. And it comes with the jacket.
Yeah, I
Go
like
ahead,
it. No, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, is it
green visor?
Yeah, you know what? I could see that on my shelf, right? I mean, I'm not going to lay down the cash for it, but but it's cool. It's definitely cool.
And it comes with this base too. Like, that's pretty cool, man. The fact that it comes for what it is, it makes sense. You know?
Yeah, right.
It's not fucking Anakin Skywalker or Luke or anything. Like, it's an exclusive. It's a Japan Celebration exclusive. You know?
Yeah. No,
I just love
totally
the
makes
green
sense.
visor, man. So cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
Look at the box.
Wow.
I just think it's really neat. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
And now this is one I would consider picking up. We have the Dueling Effects Darth Vader, also an exclusive. Same quantity, 1,000 going to be sold at Celebration, and then 1,500 is going up on the Sideshow website. But Matt, Hyper, how do you guys feel about this?
It's a super cool color scheme. I mean, if you were to display that in a room with red and blue lights,
oh my God, yes,
that would just add that much more. But even just by itself, it looks killer.
I agree.
Now, Matt in the chat, can we just go back about 1 minute and revisit the green visor?
Green visor. Green visor's a turn on for a Stormtrooper helmet, bro. I'm telling you, there's something about it.
Matt, I don't know if you ever saw the unboxing. I gave Stoned a custom clone trooper, like a custom ARC trooper, and I put a green visor on it.
Yeah.
And he's like,
the Fordo looking one?
Yeah, exactly. The Fordo looking one.
Yes. I did see that.
I
That's
still
funny.
hear about that green visor. It's so funny. So anyway, when that figure pops up and he's like, "Oh, the green visor," it's every time.
It's a good looking trooper you did.
Oh, thank you.
That's a nice
Yes.
custom.
Yes,
funny.
it is.
And I'd have to say the green visor looks very nice.
Well, this
Agreed.
Vader figure looks very nice, and
Yeah, that's beautiful.
as a Vader guy, yeah, that's
Mhm.
I could definitely lay down the cash for that one. That's really nice.
And I think the colors in hand I've heard are not like in the promo images here. The colors are a lot more like intensified and kind of candy looking. It's a little bit duller on the figure in hand. I've heard, so
I'm sure it's
I feel
a lot
like that would make
smoother
it
in
look
hand.
even better. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 212 Hunter in here. Thanks for stopping by, man. He said he's grabbing that Stormtrooper and getting that. Oh yeah, you were saying that on hybrid. Yep, he's going to get a 1/6
Oh,
scale.
that's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's actually
very
a
neat idea.
really, really good idea.
Wow, chat is
So cool.
firing off tonight.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
everybody,
Thank you
thank
all
you so
for
much for
hanging out
coming.
with
Yeah.
us. Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
damn straight.
It looks like he's coming out of the spa.
Right?
Brian, that's funny.
Yes,
Yeah.
with the cherry blossoms.
Oh, pink
That
lightsaber.
Vader looks awesome.
Oh, that green visor.
Yeah,
Yes.
that looks awesome.
I agree, man. I think it looks really cool. Again, just the idea for an exclusive.
That shot right there.
Yeah,
How-
man.
What's
Yeah.
that going to cost us?
You know, I wonder if they got it. If they got the price put up on here. I would think. I don't know exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the realm of. It's an exclusive too, so I really don't know. But on average, it could be anywhere from. I'm trying to think of how much I got my Clone Wars
400
mall for.
probably.
Like 280 or 3 something. I'm really
Oh,
not
really?
sure.
Okay.
Probably 250 to 350. I would guess between that
Mm.
range.
So it's basically like a
I was
whole
thinking
maximum
upwards towards
range.
4, but I could be totally off.
What did you say, Matt?
I said I was thinking upwards like 375 or so, like close to 4. But
No, dude, you might be
I
right. It's
could
an
be totally off.
exclusive. I don't know, dude. You might be right. It's an exclusive. It's a very limited quantity. It's a celebration. Like you could be onto something. You know.
I don't know.
Imagine what they're going to go for on eBay once people start getting these in
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, I think it looks really cool. Again, I don't think, from what I've heard and read, I don't think the colors will be as prominent or candy bright. You know, and I think.
Yeah.
I kind of honestly, it gave me vibes from Bespin, like when Luke faces Vader in the carbon freezing chamber. This gives me really big ESB vibes. Obviously, it didn't like shine just like this in the movie, but I still think it's a really neat idea and design.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does have that Empire Strikes Back vibe. Doug, thank you very much. I got your address. Okay, thank you, Doug. Appreciate that.
I'm trying to keep up with y'all, chat.
Yeah. Yeah, that does have Bespin vibes. You're right. That's the way that it reflects that pinkish hue
Jacob.
is really cool. Yeah. Yeah.
100%, man. Yeah.
There's Skywalker Hendricks in the chat. I know he's picking this up.
Oh, definitely. Right. Yeah.
Who in chat?
Skywalker
Just
Hendricks.
said Skywalker Hendricks is
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat.
Oh,
I
dude.
know he's picking
all
this
day.
up.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. Yeah, that dude, he is his. I think he told me he's got like 60 something hot toys. Crazy, dude. Crazy, man.
I got about
That's
20,
awesome,
and
though.
I thought I was doing well.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
And
This is
next up,
just
go ahead, Matt. Go ahead,
wild.
man.
No, just looking at this one right here,
Yeah.
that is just wild.
Yeah, man. This is concept art from now y'all know I'm a TPM slut. I love me some prequels. But you know, this is if you watch the Phantom Menace extras, you can actually see some of the concept designs for Maul that they were going that they had before they went with the final look with Ray Park, and this is one of the designs. And I think it looks really rad. The costume itself is badass. The horns are a little weird. I think it's just because I'm so used to the Maul we know and love. But overall, this is a really cool design. And speaking of Skywalker Hendricks, I was talking to him about this, and he said something about taking the Phantom Menace Maul that they just did, the 2.0, and putting the younger Ray Park likeness and putting it onto this body. I feel like
that. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He photoshopped it like kind of, and it looked really neat.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. If you don't
Now,
like
this thing
that,
is it's like it's so not Maul, but it still looks awesome.
right.
100%.
He looks like he's wearing a cervical collar, like he just got into a motor vehicle accident.
Yeah.
doesn't
He
he?
just
And,
had-
and he's I'm not a big fan of it. I've never liked that particular concept art. I used to have the 4-inch figure of this figure, and
Gotcha.
it just didn't look right to me. I'm like, that's not a Sith. I mean, I'm glad they didn't go with it in the final cut. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
but
And
I don't know.
I thought this was his like more assassin armor, but it even said, well, it says Agile Sith Lord, but
Mhm.
I think this was more of like his assassin type than like a Sith type. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong.
yeah,
But no,
And
I
it's
feel you,
very
dude. It does
Japanese
have
look, very samurai looking.
it
yeah.
does.
There's samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some elements in there for sure, but I also get what you're saying too, Hyper. I think it's just so hard to look past it because like we have the mall that we have now for a reason. You know, that's the reason that it made the cutting room floor. This is badass, and for a mall fan like myself, I could see myself having this as a conversation piece. Maybe not for the full price, but if I saw it on sale or something, the idea is cool. I think all of these exclusives are really neat ideas overall.
Last night when you were on Hyperspace Show, Stone,
Yeah.
I was able to tune in, and I know a lot of people had a lot to say about this particular figure, and
Yes.
I count me among the I get it for those who want it. It's not going to be anything I would buy, but I can see why. If you're looking for an investment piece or something, it would be a good one. But I don't know. The head sculpt is just wacky. Those horns are just wacky looking to me.
Yeah, I feel that, dude.
Yeah.
We got Q66. First time seeing you in chat. He says the design
Ricardo.
was. Yeah,
Welcome.
thank you for coming. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, good to see you, Ricardo.
Design was supposed to be a Sith training outfit. Interesting. Thank you for clarifying that for us, Q66.
See, Matt's matriculating a lot of his crowd over here tonight. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Fantastic,
I love it.
man. Absolutely right. Yeah. So
Ricardo and I
We're stealing y'all's boy for the
are,
night.
are connected on Instagram.
oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool, man. Awesome. Nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming.
He followed
Yep.
my link.
Awesome. Well, thank you for hanging out and coming to show Matt some love. We appreciate you spending your night with us, man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, this thing is really cool. It's a neat idea. Maybe not for everybody, that's for sure. It's very niche. There's no doubt about that. But like Hyper said earlier, that this is kind of nostalgic for some people too, because they did have a 3 3/4 inch version of this figure. So, yeah, really cool.
Yeah. Now, Matt, I have a question for you while we're
Yes.
on the topic of hot toys and everything. If you were going to pop on a hot toy, if you were going to spend $400, $500 on a hot toy, what character would it be?
Probably a Vader.
I'm with you, man. Right. Okay.
Yep.
Probably a Vader. I do really like the Hot Toys Rex, though.
Yeah.
I happen to have that figure. It's
Do you?
very nice. Yeah.
I like that one a lot. The mall looks really good, but yeah, first choice would be a Vader.
And who's your favorite character in Star Wars? Not necessarily a figure, but
Vader.
who's your favorite character? Leia. All right.
Jacob.
Excellent. Which version of Leia is it? Is it Bounty
Vader.
Hunter? Oh, I thought
Vader.
you said Leia. Okay.
No, Darth Vader.
Okay, Vader. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I would buy a Hot Toys of Leia. I would want just the
No, I'm true.
Princess Disguise, Episode 4.
Oh, there you go.
What to do with that? Leia.
I think that would be just so rad. I think that would be amazing. But even a Vader one would be just I can't even imagine.
Yeah, they look great.
Yeah.
212 says you'd be able to get Rex for less than $200.
Oh yeah, Rex. The Hot Toys Rex is inexpensive for Hot Toys.
Yeah,
I got
pretty
mine.
reasonable.
I got mine about 1.5 years ago. It was about $170. You know, which
Really
not cheap, but I mean it's
right for a Hot Toy though,
For
man.
Hot
That's
Toys, that's actually a very good price. Yeah.
there's 2 helmets, a head sculpt. Like there's a lot of value in that figure.
Mhm.
You know, so
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Matt.
That's really good.
Yeah, that might be a good one to start with if you ever want to. That's for sure.
Yeah. That's
All
cool.
right.
good
Yeah.
call on Markari, by the way. Okay, good, awesome, man. I'm glad that Markari worked for you, dude.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
This is one that I would really be considering to get. I only have 2. I have the Clone Wars Maul and the Transport Trooper. This is one I would heavily consider. maybe even full price. It just looks spitting image to Rosario. This is arguably probably it's kind of become one of my favorite looks for Ahsoka, other than like her season 5, season 7 look, Siege of Mandalore. But she looks fantastic.
That does look really good.
Yeah,
that's when she's like in her Ahsoka the White phase. Is that what we're calling her? Is that Ahsoka the White?
Yep.
Yeah, the final few episodes of the show.
Right. Yeah, that's a good look. And I thought, that would be, if I were going to get an Ahsoka, that would be the one. I think you're right. Yeah,
it looks so good, man. It's
scary. Does she
have
the little owl?
The head sculpt is spot on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right,
that is literally spot on.
Yeah, man,
that's cool.
Does she come with the owl? Yeah.
No, she does not come with the owl, but I believe she comes with 2 or 3 alt heads. The Morai, she comes with this cool ass base though, like the World Between. Or that's not technically World Between Worlds base, but it's like, damn, what was that planet before they go to Peridia? I'm blanking.
I don't know.
Shit. But the base is really cool. You can see that kind of rocky texture, like from where they got the coordinates to get to Peridia.
Yeah,
very cool.
Right. The name of that planet just went. Whew.
Dude, exactly, Matt.
It just left my head
because we were thinking of because we try to think about it. I reckon,
man,
it's the one that what's his name there? Hu Yang is like, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Like they had just left that planet, and he said that, right?
That's right. Yes,
right.
That's right. Yeah, we're trying to keep up with y'all, chat. Y'all are really popping off tonight.
Slap that pre-order, says Star Wars Collective. Stoned. You he already did. He's right. He's over there doing that.
212 says, also, Matt, how do you feel about Revenge of the Sith Vader appearance? It's personally my favorite Vader appearance, and I would buy that hot toy as my only Vader.
I don't think I've seen that one. That Hot Toys version. I don't think I've seen that one.
212, do they have a Empire Vader? Because honestly, for me, it would be between Revenge and Empire, personally.
Whichever one has a green visor.
Awesome, Connor. Right. Whichever one has a green visor.
Whichever one has a green. This Ahsoka comes with a green visor head sculpt stone, just so
That's
you know.
Funny.
Then I have to buy it then. Are you serious?
Of course, right? Yeah.
Q66 170 is a Steve. Okay, yep, gotcha, dude.
Yep.
Hey, I'm thinking about it, Jacob. I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm trying to reserve myself, man. It looks so good, though. It looks phenomenal.
Matt, do you remember
really impressed.
Just 2 episodes ago, our host Stoned, you remember what he said, don't you? I'm saving my money for the big con in Tennessee. I'm saving it. I'm saving this money like it's my job. And now,
bro, why are you busting my balls, man?
Now he's like, I just ordered all the Hot Toys figures.
I'm just looking at 212. I fully understand what you're saying now. Yes, just his Revenge of the Sith look. Yes, I agree. It's a great look. And I'm surprised unless it's just so close to another version, maybe.
Yeah.
That's already been done. I'm not sure.
Have either of you guys been watching Daredevil real quick? I just wanted to ask.
I have not yet.
I am not.
It's on my
okay,
list.
well, I won't say anything.
But behind on Daredevil.
They're doing a Born Again Hot Toys, and it looks fucking fantastic. Like it looks so good.
That earlier.
Oh man, it's incredible. I'm really loving the show. I don't want to speak too much. I highly recommend both of you watch it. I think you guys would both enjoy it. I'm impressed that Disney Plus has allowed something so dark and gritty onto their streaming service. So
yeah, right.
Kudos to Disney for taking the plunge, man. But look at that, dude.
I know, that's cool.
Oh.
Can we look forward to your review and full breakdown of the video of the figure Stoned? Is that next week?
That's next week, correct? It's on the way to the house.
Right.
I've been tracking it this whole stream.
Exactly.
But I just wanted to put that. Looks really good. We do have one more, and this is pretty crazy. This is the Artisan Anakin Skywalker with the wool rooted hair. My buddy, very well known in the community for Hot Toys. He just got Skywalker Hendrix. Just got this, and he is he was just absolutely breathtaking by it. Like he was talking about how amazing. Like the review is really good. It's about 30 minutes long. Go check it out. He was talking about how the product in his hair keeps it from moving around too much. Like they style it before they package it up. It's like pre-styled. So that's you want to get it, pose it, and then leave that thing alone. But he was saying how the product on the hair, it felt like it was coming off onto his hands, so he was trying to be very careful with the figure. The one downside is, and I was just talking to Jacob about this last night on his stream. By the way, y'all go check it out if you haven't already. Awesome channel, Star Wars Collective. The pleather here, that's the only thing, and it's like this is an artisan, which means it is supposed to be like even cream of the crop, if that makes sense. So like and something that I learned last night from Jacob was they just did the Terminator, the OG Terminator, and he's got a leather jacket. Why didn't they do this little bit of leather for his tunic here? You know, I think it's just for Hot Toys level. I feel like they could have done the leather personally, but you know, it's interesting.
Well, I'll tell you, Matt. So I own 2 Anakin Skywalker 12-inch figures. I have the sideshow one, and I have the Metacom one.
Yes.
Both have deteriorated over time with that leather pleather.
That's really unfortunate.
It really stinks, and you know, and even me as a customizer, you know, I've done some things to try to make it look decent, but any figures that have that pleather, even a Vader is tough. I had a Malgus that deteriorated with the same type of undersuit. You know, that pleather just does not hold up. It doesn't want to, and so you know,
that's too bad. You would think at that price point it would be. Better quality. Man, that's too bad.
Exactly, Matt. Exactly, man.
Yeah, you got to really be careful with that pleather at this scale because it just wants to, like almost immediately, it will start to disintegrate. You know.
Wow.
So any friction or rubbing, I'd be reluctant to buy that one.
Jacob was educating. Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say, Matt?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I'm good.
Jacob was educating me on this last night. He said that nylon needs to be the way that they go forward with all Hot Toys, as he said here. Pleather is unacceptable. So, and Jacob seems pretty knowledgeable about Hot Toys. He's got the Malgus on the way. He does have the Return of the Jedi Scout Trooper as well. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, I think he's pretty educated on them. I'm learning a lot. I've been learning a lot.
I don't know much about them at all, really. I mean, I've seen pictures. I think they look great, but I don't know. I don't know what's been done. I don't know what's
right. 100%. Same here, Matt. I'm kind of just learning. I'm just very dabbling. This is. I'm honestly, I'm really pleased with what Hasbro's been doing lately. Obviously, there's some things that could be better. Of course, we all know, but like overall, man, I'm really having a good time with the Black Series. I'm having fun. I think the character selection is getting really good. The figures have been looking phenomenal.
Yeah,
you know, it's just it does it enough for me. But people who are into these, I think it was cool. I just wanted to talk about them real quick. That was pretty much all these Star Wars, and most of the time we don't even hear that much Hot Toys news when it comes to Star Wars. You know, so
I know. Yeah, I don't follow. And then speaking of Hot Toys, I see Hybrids popped in here. I know he's a big Hot Toys guy. So,
hey everybody! Wow,
he says he's not personally sold on the rooted hair. So.
It's a lot, man. The rooted hair is next level. Again, I don't judge anybody for getting it, but personally, for me, I'd be way too nitpicky with it, and I'd be just. I don't even want to handle my Hot Toys now, and I just can't imagine. Sculpted hair just for me personally is the way to go. But hey, Hybrid, thank you for stopping by, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we can actually see Matt. I feel bad pulling up the comments because we can't see Matt. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But I like to pull people's comments because I really like to engage with. I like to let chat feel involved. It's important to me.
Oh, absolutely.
If we're seeing a bunch of frizzy.
Hey, Bo. Hey,
look at here. We got Mr. Coffee. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming by and swinging by, man.
How's it going, man?
Got the goat hat on. Yes, sir, we do. We're happy to have him, man. Yes, sir. Thanks for stopping by, Coffee.
My big old dogs decided to join us too.
Nice.
Hey, the more the merrier, man. I love me some doggos.
Now, Matt, when it comes to your Black Series collection, what is the shelf or what is the what is the not the genre, but is there a character selection you like most? Is it I know you're kind of me, you're kind of a Empire Strikes Back, Hoth guy, clone guy. Where do you like to focus, or where do you like to live in your collection?
It's like when I come down here, I kind of gravitate towards that second shelf, which is kind of Clone Wars.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
I kind of head there first for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because I have the OT here, and I'm very pleased with how all of this turned out.
Yeah.
But yeah, for some reason, I always go there.
That's an interesting thing because I find that when I go into my room, you're so right. There's parts of I try to put everything on display that I like, which is why I have it to begin with. But there's always some shelf you like more than others, right? And and so that's interesting. So Clone Wars, all right. Clone Wars is kind of your favorite at the moment. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, the OT, certainly has a special place.
Sure. Yep.
But I don't know. For some reason, I always go for the clones. I always like looking at the clones.
Yep.
And Matt, I know you just actually put that shelf up a couple months ago, right? That one to your left, I believe.
Right. Yeah.
Nice, man.
In February, I put these up.
Yeah.
So it's A New Hope, and then Empire, and then Jedi kind of fills out those bottom three. So,
nice, man.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot now. So if you had to put top of your head, right off the top of your head, top 5 favorite figures in your collection as of today, where would you go?
Yeah. Let's see. Malgus would definitely be on. I'm just kind of starting up top.
You got that, Jacob? Yeah.
Malgus, Chill, Jacob, Star Wars Collective.
Green visor.
Yeah.
Green visor. Gotta love a green visor.
Let's see. Who has a green visor?
The Hoth Rebel soldiers have green visors.
True.
That's right. I do.
Malgus. The Super Battle Droid.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
I would have to say ESB Vader would have to be on that list.
All right. Great. Malgus Vader, Super Battle Droid. Yep.
Just picked up one to get loose on the shelf or on my desk.
Oh, there it is.
I'll tell you what's a pretty incredible figure is Prince Caesar.
Yeah, dude, that is good looking. I don't have it yet.
Dude, you're speaking my language, man. I agree 100%. That thing is
good looking figure.
Unbelievable, right? Are you familiar with the character? Yeah.
I played the game.
It's so good, right?
Cool.
Like, yeah.
I played the game. I'm sure the book is way better.
It's really good.
But I do remember the game.
Yeah.
Glavis Ringworld Mando is another just
phenomenal
figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
There's so many. I always have a really, really hard time with lists.
Yes. Well, I figured
so many that I like.
We always put our guests on the spot at least once or twice throughout the interview. So, I figured
it's a little bit of
right? Yeah. But you're known for having gorgeous, beautiful shelves. So I figured, why not? Let's just take it there for a minute, right? So
no, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with how this turned out, and it all worked out.
Awesome,
as far as space, because of the Jabba Dio, the little Hoth section. That kind of has to be dedicated to one section.
Yeah,
but it all worked out.
And if you have not seen Matt's Jabba throne diorama piece that he has, it is one of the better looking ones in my opinion.
It's awesome really job.
It's really good. Yeah. So you check that out.
It's a little small. It's a little undersized, but I was just working with some materials that I had on hand.
Yeah, man.
And Nate from Out of the Basement actually sent me some dimensions on Jabba himself, because I built the throne before I got Jabba. So I was kind of
winging it,
guessing. Yeah,
I got you, man. Yeah, it looks good. I think you did a fantastic. Yeah,
it looks great, man.
It worked out okay.
Troy,
one of my subscribers sent me the 3D printed Cyclops heads.
Oh, sweet, nice.
And then I painted those. I did some gold dry brushing on those.
Damn straight.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
Yeah,
thank you. Glad you like it.
Yeah.
Troy, we just talked about so far, not too much, man. We just talked about the Star Wars Japan exclusives. And we're about to get into the actually what I had you want to talk about, bro. We're about to talk about some of the fan streams because I have not gotten to talk with Hyper about it, and we also wanted to pick Matt's brain here. So, yo, chat, y'all are. I say this we always get surprised. I feel like we say it every damn time. Chat's popping off. Jesus, y'all. I feel like I always have to catch up with y'all, man. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Ricardo.
Yeah, it means so much, man. Thank you. I hope y'all having a good time. Appreciate y'all spending y'all Saturday night with us. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so
awesome.
We'll go ahead and start getting into because I can't wait to hear your guys' opinions on these. Real quick, God damn it, my boy Connor. Thank you so much for the super chat, buddy.
How nice.
Connor, what's up, man?
Very nice.
Thank you.
Man, every time I just get so humbled. Thank you, Connor. I don't know what to say. Just thank you, dude. I get humbled every time. And also, Doug, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it very much, man. Thank you. I'm working on stickers. I'm gonna get some shirts made to try to give back to y'all in some kind of way. I'm working on some things, man. I'm working on some things. So just thank you all so very much. I'm so appreciative for y'all's support, man. I really, really am. I don't know how to express my gratitude more. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, that's so nice.
It's extreme. Yeah, I need to get on your membership too, Matt. I've been meaning to do that as well.
Oh yeah, and yeah, likewise. Yeah.
New members are off all over the place.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Oh, shit. Oh, thank you, Hybrid. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mando. Thank you so much. Oh, coffee. So I have some, man. I have a couple designs. I'm gonna hook all you guys up. The Figure Ball Boys, OOTB, everybody. I'm gonna hook everybody up. Hey, Matt, aren't you going, Matt?
No, I can't go.
Okay, I understand. Hate to miss you, man. We'll miss you there.
I know.
Maybe next time.
I hope one year I'll be able to get up there, but yeah, this year is just not going to work for me.
I understand, man.
I always take off of work the week before Memorial Day. And that's already set in stone.
Yeah.
If I tried to get some time off again in May, it would be a problem.
I understand, man. Well, maybe you can make it down. Make it up there sometime next year.
Yeah,
Georgia's pretty close to Tennessee, you know.
Yeah, from my house, Nashville is like right at 4 hours. So.
Oh, okay. Hey, there's always next time, man. Always next time.
It's not a bad drive, but yeah. You know,
I'm making my way down there this year for it, so it's going to be a good time.
Get to meet my boy Hyper in person. I'm so excited, man.
Exactly.
That's cool.
I do want to meet you in person. Yeah, I think, dude. You know, there's so many people who want to meet you, Matt.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole group. I've never met any of y'all in person, even though I consider everyone, a friend.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've never met anyone in person. Stuck here.
Troy, thank you so much, brother.
Hey, look
appreciate
at Troy.
You so very much. Yeah, Troy he's such a good guy, man. Oh, take your time, brother. Do you take your time, dude? Commander Cook, thank you so much, Cook. You got to join the train. I appreciate it so very much, dude. I'm gonna bring stickers. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I got everything. I'm working on some stuff. I'm gonna get stickers.
I would like to meet you too, Mr. Coffee.
I think that'll happen one day. I think that's gonna happen. Only a matter of time, man. Yeah. Oh, Moma Don. Hey. Never seen you in chat before. Hey,
what's going on, Moma? How you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta do this for Moma.
Mine's just out of reach.
I gotta do this for Moma. Thank you for hanging out with us, Moma.
There he is. That's so cool.
Thank you, man. I see. I know what you did on the end of your review. You kind of went more,
hang on,
practical effects. Yeah, grab it real quick, man. Hyper, you gotta get yours stoned, bro.
Oh, dude, mine's not within reaching distance at this point.
Same thing.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Same thing. We literally.
Yes.
Yeah. This was purely coincidental too. The fact that I did mine like your profile picture.
That's really funny.
It was. That's what I commented. I was like, "Yo, this is crazy."
Purely coincidental. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
My little homemade death stick that I burned the end to make it look burned. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I love it.
And this is another favorite figure of mine.
Dude, it's amazing. It's such a dark covered in paint. Yes. Articulation is good. It moves well. The amount of expression you can get out of the neck. It's amazing, man. Covered in paint. Amazing figure. That is truly a deluxe figure, in my opinion.
You know that Hammerhead was in the bathroom at the cantina selling doobies to everybody in the hell.
yeah.
Oh
Making
yeah.
my way downtown.
The
Walking
stormtroopers
down.
were there for him. They yeah, right.
That's funny.
They knew the dealer was in there.
They put him right here. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us. We got 18, 19 people in here. If you haven't already hit that motherfucking like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Be sure after the stream to check out my boy Hyperdrive Collections and Matt Bryant, please, everybody. So without further ado, we're going to get into the fan stream reveals that we got a couple weeks ago.
All right.
So I know we're not big TVC guys, but it is pretty cool.
Yourself now. Speak for yourself. I love it.
Oh, I forgot Hyper likes Happy
I'm a
Meal
big
toys.
TVC guy.
That's right. Yeah, you like your Happy Meal toys, bro. I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, listen, that's how Star Wars began.
That's right, man.
How it's going to end. I'm telling you right now, it's going to end. In the form.
That's right.
That's okay.
Kenner 3.75, baby.
Yeah. So who's this? Oh, this is what's his name there?
Carson Teva.
Yes, Carson Teva.
They need to just blow that up to 6-inch scale.
Right. Yeah. Just get it done. Get it in the line. He's in the Mandalorian.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the flight jacket with the flight suit. Is really cool look.
Yeah, man.
I like that a lot.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's definitely paving the way for a Porkins figure, isn't it? I mean,
yes,
we're getting close, right?
We're getting real close.
So that previous shot, not the previous one. Go back.
This one here?
That one. So the strap going up his crotch looks like an extended mag on his.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
That looks funny.
Now that is a banana bunch clip.
Banana clip.
Yes. I've ever seen one. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the paint on here looks really good, man.
It's great. Pretty good likeness.
Yeah, very good likeness.
At that scale.
Yeah. Incredible.
I didn't know where Matt was going with that reference there for the first couple of seconds until he said it was a banana clip. But I was like, now take a look at that strap.
Yeah,
he is strapped.
Starting a sentence off with that strap in his crotch.
We're getting kinky tonight, boys.
Now, I want you to focus on that crotch.
Yeah,
right.
Like this region here, this track
to 1/12 scale.
It's a Carson.
I'm really surprised
Diggler.
we haven't gotten that yet in the Black Series.
It's the Dirk Diggler of Star Wars.
I think it's cool that they finally got him in the. I mean, he's in Mandalorian, he's in Ahsoka, he's in Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
just give him a figure already. You know, him and Mr. Stevie have been having back and forth for a long time about getting him in the line. So, yeah,
you know what they're going to do now? Now they're going to give him his ship, and then they're going to grease him in the next episode after we pay a big bucks for everything. Right?
Yeah, that's what they do. As soon as they put out the for the Razor Crest, they blew that motherfucker up, dude.
Get your Carson Teva while you can. We grease him.
Right? That kind of hurt seeing the Razor Crest be blown up like that.
Oh, it sucked, didn't it?
Yes. Yeah, that was a bummer, dude. That was that sucked.
I know. I like that chip.
I loved it. Yeah.
One of my favorite other than the N1. Yeah. But we also here, let me check chat real quick.
What the hell is this? I can't.
Carson Teva is cool. Fun reveal with that. Yeah, that was a really wholesome moment getting to see him. Yak City's coming to Black Series as well. Damn right. So y'all kind of spoke it up. Yeah. Nice. Stone and Hyper After Dark.
Right. Stone and Hyper Noir. Right.
Noir. Exactly.
Stone and Hyper Noir. So who is this now? Who is this figgy?
That's the Size of Interest.
Oh, that's the Size of Interest. Oh,
yes,
please.
I love the card back. Looks so good, man. Really clean card backs.
Yeah.
And it's like from the old school. It's the original Ahsoka. Yeah, I'm not Ahsoka. Asajj.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Love it.
The only thing, I think, and everybody has been already pointed this out. These rectangular ass lightsabers right here. It is goofy as fuck looking. Gotta give people that. I don't know how they fumbled this here, but it looks really weird. It looks really weird.
It's something weird there, isn't there?
Right. That's the silliest thing I think I've seen in a while.
Right.
I agree.
It's a banana clip lightsaber hilt.
They got her holding this one backwards, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just the angle of it.
That really looks weird.
It does. It really does look strange. I don't know, but it looks
Well,
good.
But
The figure
it
looks
literally
good.
looks like the Black Series version shrunken down.
It
Yeah,
does,
The details
man.
are phenomenal, especially that face.
Dude,
I'll
and
tell you.
Pharaoh, go ahead, Hyper. Go ahead,
Oh, I
man.
was going to say that Black Series figure, another sleeper. The Asajj Ventress Black Series figure is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a great one.
it's a good
That
one.
soft goods and hard plastic is
yeah.
it works really well together. That you can see this is soft to good on soft goods though.
Yeah, that looks so good. I
Mhm,
think
that looks really nice.
Yeah. I think it does too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an instant buy.
Hey, Darth
see that.
Wiz is here. Hey, Nick.
Oh, come back to check
Yeah.
on y'all chat.
Sign popped in. Yeah.
Darth Wiz.
Darth Wizzy Wizard. That's my
All
friend
right.
Nick.
Trying to where you
Thank you
at?
for joining us
Darth
today.
Wizard? Yeah, I was trying to find you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
hanging out, man. Darth Wizzy Wizard. That's a cool name.
Thanks so much, man.
Let's get yeah. Oh, bro, that's the way to go, bro. Yeah. Jesus. I just had to point. Bigger than a Chipotle burrito.
Say bigger than a Moe's home wrecker.
Yeah.
Moe's. That's my
Oh,
go-to
yeah.
when I go to Moe's is the home wrecker.
Me and my
Oh,
wife
man.
just went to Moe's like
Yeah.
a month ago, I think.
Yeah, that burrito was the size of a football.
God, that sounds so good.
I
I
know.
love a burrito.
And when I'm done, I could say I could eat another one of those just like right now. They're fantastic.
Moe's,
Hell yeah.
I don't know Moe's. I don't have one around me. I have nothing
You don't
around
know
me,
Moe's?
so yeah, no. But
It's like Tex-Mex. Like,
okay.
yeah, it's really
It's like
good.
Chipotle. I mean, personally,
It's
I think Moe's is a better value.
It makes
Yeah,
me
I
think of
agree.
okay, so it's a burrito joint. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they also got like protein bowls and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then next up here, we're looking at Callus. And this is one that I really want in 6-inch scale, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need that.
Now, yesterday. It looks really good though.
I've got a really cool 4-inch animated or 4-inch Rebels figure of Callus, and I really like it. Now this one is it's better with the more articulation in the helmet and everything. But
Yeah.
I'll take a Callus in whatever they want to give me it in. I love him. Cool character, very cool character. Yeah.
Yeah, we need that one, and I would love to see his Rebels.
Yes.
Like season
look as
4.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is
definitely.
how I would display him right here. I think this looks really, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
him just cradling the helmet, holding the staff. Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
nice.
Because you can see it's a little big on him, but it's not terrible, but it's definitely noticeable, But I feel like it's a lot less noticeable when he's holding it down to the side. That looks really good to me.
Yeah,
I always thought his helmet was a really cool design. It's almost
The
like
ISB.
a Roman Legionnaire meets a Death Squad commander or something.
Yeah,
it's very cool. Yeah,
Good point. Yeah, dude.
right.
that's a good combo right there. Yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah.
that's true.
It definitely has that
ISB is-
Roman look. Yeah.
Yes, it, like with these like little cheek plates that come off the
Oh,
side.
it's so sick, man.
It is, man. You're spitting,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, obviously, it's coming from an animated likeness. The likeness is a little weird to me, but
It's a little off, but
it's a little strange. But they kind of did the same thing with Pre Vizsla in the Black Series. It's like it's him, but it's not him,
Right.
But-
yeah.
I think the Pre-Vizsla Black Series, the face is too heavy.
Yes,
His face was
yeah.
really thin in the cheeks.
Yep.
Yeah,
Black
he was
Series is just a
lean.
little heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was lean. Yeah,
I agree. Another cool shot right here with the I forget it's Zeb's
yeah.
Like, same
Yeah.
weapon as well. Always forget what it's
Right.
called.
Oh, speaking of forgetting, the planet's name is Cetos.
Cetos. That's Cetos. Yep,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
I told you to come back
But
at some
that-
random time.
yeah. But that I cannot remember the name of that weapon. Hang on.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
Zeb,
look that up.
obviously, him and Zeb have the same weapon. He stole it from another.
Yeah,
Damn, now I'm blanking
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Zeb
He stole it
species.
from. Yeah. Right.
Shit. Not what, dude? Starts with an L, right? Zeb species?
Aurelios. No, that's his last name.
They're Lasat.
Lasat. Thank
Lasat.
you.
Yeah,
That's right.
right.
That's right. Hey, thank you so much, Turtlefly, becoming a channel member. It means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much. Big ass help. Yeah, dude. Coffee. It's right. It is definitely a little oversized, man. And drinking. No, oh, you probably thought it's just some fancy cup, Mom. It's not wine. Maybe one night, but not tonight.
It's it's the J19 bow rifle.
It's right. Bow rifle
is what
I thought
it
it sounded
staff,
so
but
cool.
it's also a rifle. Yeah, the
That's
J19
right.
bow rifle.
Matt is giving Star Wars Collective a run for his money tonight, right now. That's for sure.
Well,
Matt's good with his weapons. I gotta give him that.
Oh yeah.
Google this.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks really good.
I think most of the blasters I have up here, but some of the really obscure ones, I got to look it up before I hit record. I don't want to make myself look silly, but I try to remember them all. But yeah, the J19 bow rifle.
Now this one here, this is a repack from I think this is the first vintage collection figure ever, if I'm not mistaken.
Timbo.
And is Timbo in the house?
Hey, Timbo's here
in the house.
Timbo,
all right.
better late than never, my friend. Thank you for hanging out, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy Dengar just to have that awesome picture of Dengar on the card. But I'm a Dengar guy. I love Dengar, and that's another one. Yes, please.
They're killing these card backs. I gotta say that, man.
That is great looking.
But these hips, dude, look at them birthing hips. That's just dated articulation. It's classic, but it's an old figure, so it just goes without saying it's dated. But I'm happy for anybody. Like Hyper was just saying, he wants to get them on card. I'm super happy for anybody who's stoked for this. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
A lot of focus on figure groins tonight, by the way. A lot of focus on that.
Look at Dengar's
you noticed? I didn't. No, it's not. What?
Look at Dengar's butt. Go back.
Hyper, you're being
Look
weird.
At that ass. Look at that.
You want some of this?
Goodness.
Yeah.
Hey now.
I mean, he's kicked up though, bro.
That looks fun.
Look at that.
Now I see why Vader wanted him around, bro.
That cannot be comfy.
Go to find Solo.
Right between the nuts.
Stay with me.
There is some cool sculpting on this figure, though. I gotta say, that's really nice sculpting texture. Yeah, very cool.
That looks good.
The paint that they put on these TVC figures, I gotta say, the paint really impresses me every time I pick up a TVC figure. Honestly.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That scale.
I left my sleeping bag on the Death Star.
Right.
The sleeping bag, Dengar's sleeping bag, rolled up. It's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
He's got it with him at all times.
Coffee says, I think Dengar looks great. I understand TVC collectors are upset with the repacks with photo reel, but as someone who doesn't collect, I don't care personally. I think he looks great. Yeah, same, man.
Yeah, I think he looks good.
Cardback is absolutely awesome. Darth Wizzy Wizard says it's an alternative cardback. Got you, dude. Yeah. Very cool. I did not know
Wiz
that.
is an authority on cardbacks, just so you know.
Okay, hey,
my buddy Nick, he's a cardback wizard.
Good to know. So you're with the weapons, he's with the cardbacks. Good to know, man.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Awesome, man. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I just want to mention it again. And Matt, thank you for spending your Saturday night with us too, man. It means a lot to me and Hyper.
Absolutely.
So this here, I'm honestly super stoked for this because I don't even own the Black Series Land Speeder, so I'm actually really looking forward to getting this. All of these, by the way, went up for pre-order on March 26th, so you can go to Big Bad Fan Channel and wherever you typically like to order and go order these. $60 for the Land Speeder here, and you got this cool-ass deluxe cardback Luke Skywalker. You can see he comes with the desert hat, the lightsaber, with the unlit hilt as well. And I think that's the communicator, and then his binocs.
It's his little droid collar.
That's right. The droid. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Very
That's
cool.
Another awesome card back too.
Yeah,
wow.
man.
Like that. It's a good one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I wanted to take a moment and show this. So I had no idea that Land Speeder was coming out for TVC, and wouldn't you know, 2 weeks ago, I won an auction on eBay for an item that I've been trying to replace, and I've been looking for a boxed version of this one. And it's just kind of weird timing, but I just picked up this Saga Land Speeder. Hey, can you?
Oh, sweet, dude!
Yeah, man, this is a beautiful piece right here.
That's cool.
Yeah,
hold on. I'm gonna make you big, Hyper.
Yep. Right. It's got the diorama packaging, and it's got the
nice.
window box all the way around. I absolutely love that Saga blue with the racing stripe. I think that looks really, really good.
That's
And
beautiful.
In my opinion, this is my favorite of the Hasbro land speeders.
Yeah,
It's got the rifle on the side. It's got a Luke. Now the Luke is a little more dated than everything, but it's a beautiful piece. And
yeah, man.
It does look good.
yeah, so I got that for $18 box plus shipping, like $10 shipping. I think I paid under $30 for it, and it's just absolutely mint. Like it is just mint. And so, and then of course they just announced the TVC land speeder. So I don't know. I don't think I need it anymore because I just bought that beauty and I'm pretty happy with it, But I don't know, man. I that's a tough one. I'd love to get the TVC land speeder, but I think I'm good right now.
Yeah, I feel, dude. Yeah, for anybody that's passing on this because they have a Black Series or they have the representation, I don't blame you for passing on this. I personally I just think this is so rad. I'm really impressed with the updated paint deco. This sculpt here is just so cool. And they're
awesome.
Yeah. Look, just man, the paint on here is just incredible, dude. It's so clean, precise.
Yeah.
Really rad, man.
That's a nice piece.
It really is, man. I'm super excited for it. Here's a picture of Luke here. Likeness looks really decent, honestly. If I'm being real.
That's better than the new Black Series, Luke.
Matt, you're fit, man.
Yeah, sure is.
That's actually not bad, especially at that scale.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
Yeah, for that scale, 100%, dude. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep, looks really good.
Connor Calarusa says TVC TIE Fighter, please. I'm with you on that one.
Ooh.
Hey, Connor's spitting though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Matt is spitting coffee, damn straight. Phenomenal lands, dude. Doug, I'm so psyched for it, man. I can't wait. Cannot wait.
That thing does look.
Darth Wizzy Wizard says the Saga collection, nice, awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Great. Oh yeah, deluxe land speeder with the Luke deluxe with the land speeder is definitely a nice pack-in for sure, dude.
Oh yeah, really.
Yeah, man. It's a nice set.
Just out of curiosity, does anybody remember this saga, the saga packaging? Yeah. I was just wondering if anybody remembered. No,
I don't.
This was like around the Attack of the Clones when Attack of the Clones came out.
That's actually some of my favorite packaging because, like, as a child, I remember it a lot. The saga collection. Yeah.
Was that like between 2005, 2008, somewhere around in there?
I want to say it was more like I remember it coming out 2002 when the movie came out.
Oh, really? So a little earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit earlier. Okay. But it's got the classic lightsaber, the hands with the lightsaber. Like there's a lot of vintage elements to it. I just think it's beautiful packaging. If you like packages, it's a nice one, I think.
Yeah, it's a super cool piece. I love that.
Yeah, it's cool.
And this is a nice set.
That is really good.
And something that's new about this, you can see, obviously the old one did this too with the cycler rifle on the side, but they actually cleared out a space behind the seats for 3PO to put his feet, which is an upgrade.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. And then obviously, like, we have the updated paint deco and all the weathering and stuff like that. So I'm so stoked for it, man. I'm really, really excited.
That's
very excited.
It looks like maybe is there storage behind, like, so where 3PO sits on the Black Series one, those panels fold up for storage. Those pop off there.
Okay.
Like do those pop off too? Maybe.
I don't know, man. I didn't even know that the original one did that. I had no idea.
So the Black Series one, my land speeder, it's got those two panels in the back that pop off. You can put guns and stuff in it. It's cool.
Yeah.
It looks like that might do that too. I don't know.
Damn straight, dude. I'm so excited for $60, man, and you get the deluxe Luke and the land speeder. I just think that's a hell of a deal, and especially for somebody like me who has no representation for the land speeder at all. It's Star Wars 77, man. You just don't get any.
I know.
It's just so cool. But speaking of 77, I got my 77 shirt on.
Nice.
Yes, you do.
Nice.
Worked out kind of funny. It's so cool, man. Look at that there, dude. Look at that shot.
That's good.
That's cool, man. I'm really excited. They got the poncho. This is really neat, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I like it. I like it.
So now we're getting into the superior scale. Sorry, everybody. I love my Happy Meal toys too, y'all. I before y'all look, I got all these Kenner. Okay, I love 3 3/4. Okay, I'm just talking shit.
Is it almost time to play Within Arm's Length again? Because he's been look at this. He's got so many figures within arm's length. It's crazy.
It's a mess, bro. It's chaotic.
Okay, guys, I promise we're gonna play Within Arm's Length again. If you remember last time, we played a game where we would just say a random character, and Stone could just reach to the left or right, and it was like immediately available to him. Like it was, so fun. Remember, he didn't even have to extend the elbow. He was like, "It's right here. Hold on, wait a second." we might play that again later.
I think we should do that with everybody. I don't know if y'all have figures. I know you're in your office, Hyper, but I know Matt's in his collection room. So
yeah.
You know why I'm in my office? Because it's so goddamn cold. Still. I can't. I tried to go down there and set it up, and I'm like, it's freaking like 39 degrees down here. I can't do it yet. Too cold.
I don't blame you, man.
It's still winter where you are.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let me just say on this one. So,
yes, man.
I was not feeling this character in the show, but then I rewatched it and he grew on me. And now I need Space Jesus in my collection. I need Space Jesus. So I didn't know how badly I needed him, but this figure now has really grown on me. And I think that's just a killer looking figure now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. In fact, as soon as I saw this particular version of Ezra on screen, the first thing I thought of was, we'll get a figure of that.
Oh,
and it's going to look great.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
And it'll look great. And it does look good.
I also want remember those guys, they were fighting with the red armor and they were riding the wolf things or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the Howler Wolves, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, we need those. we need those guys. Yeah.
I mean, look at the amount of the amount of sculpting on this figure and the amount of textures you have, like
detail.
Yeah, man. It's honestly incredible. Down from it's almost like knot work on the boots. And then this beautiful pouch here. There's so much. Look at the paint.
Mm-hmm.
And the extra deco, the overlays, the chainmail underneath his shirt, the shoulder. This thing is covered in paint and just beautiful sculpt work, man. The likeness is very, very good.
It's pretty
very good.
It's not bad.
Is that one coming out this year?
I believe so.
Okay. All right.
I think so.
I'm reserving a spot in the top 12 for
mine
that
says
one.
July.
July.
Okay.
For Amazon, June. Yeah, for Amazon, it's July. I don't know about anybody else.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Canada already has it in hand. Yeah.
Looks like we got a vertical hinge here, so that's pretty cool. Every Jedi needs at least one vertical hinge or lightsaber wielding character, I should say.
Right.
I've kind of gotten where I like ball jointed wrists for saber wielding characters.
Yeah. I wonder why.
This one.
No. What'd you say, Matt?
As far as the wrists, I've kind of gotten to where I like the ball jointed wrists.
Agreed.
Yeah.
For saber wielding figures, but
yeah, I was just talking to Jacob about that last night, Matt, on his stream, and I was wondering why they don't just. I'd be cool if ball jointed wrist was a universal thing on all figures going forward. You know, I know
across the board.
Sometimes they have a tendency to kind of go back to but it helps you get everything in gripped and posed. And I really am a big fan of the ball jointed wrist as well, which actually was introduced in the Indiana Jones Adventure series, which is really interesting. Yeah.
Which I am about to complete.
Oh, looking forward to that. We got Bobcat in the house.
Bobcat, how you doing, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Got Mr. Coffee in here. He says Ezra looks great. Biggest complaint is the unpainted Yeah, it seems to be kind of a trend with the unpainted saber hilts lately. Regardless of that, he looks great. Thankfully, since the upper legs are reuse, he has thigh swivel. Yes. Bring back thigh swivel.
$27.99 unpainted hill.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
Fourth quarter woes. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Toydarian swindle, if you will.
The Toydarian swindle, man. That's right.
Hey, that's funny. Timbo says he wants the priest from Indiana Jones and this Ezra so he can have a Jesus and the high priest as action figures. Nice, man.
They ought to release this around Easter, don't you think?
Delivered May.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. I'm sitting here playing with Indy. Yeah, you're right. It is
Nice,
ball jointed.
dude. Hell yeah, man.
It is ball jointed. Yeah.
I'm 90% certain that it was that line that introduced ball jointed wrist to Hasbro. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, please feel free to correct me. Something cool that I just seen in chat. Covey says his Shock T got pushed up to May 5th.
Right.
Oh yeah, you are gonna have her in hand before ICC, man. Yeah,
All right,
it's a great. Honestly, I'm excited for Shock T. The soft goods on both of those figures look phenomenal to me. I'm really excited to see how they feel in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this one does look good.
Right.
There you go.
Darth Wizzy Wizard spitting though. Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, but this is a really good looking figure. Super excited for Ezra, especially my buddy Hybrid. He's a big Ezra is one of his favorite characters, and I know there's other people who like Ezra. This is the first first time we're seeing Ezra after what was that 2017, 2018, the season finale of Rebels. You know, this is a big deal for Ezra fans. You know,
yeah,
oh yeah,
great looking figure, dude. I'm Black Series is they're kicking ass right now. I know there's a couple things that we have Bakara and a couple other figures like Kelnog that have some issues, but I don't know, man. I'm having a lot of fun collecting this line personally, man.
Yeah, that's a good figure right there. I'm definitely going to pick that.
The unpainted hilt is a bummer. It is a little bit slack.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But other than that, man.
Yeah, just that flat gray.
Yeah.
I know, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And Brandon from AKA Heroes Collections, he popped into my fan stream that I was doing with Troy, and he actually said that this was his favorite figure from the reveals. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
Yeah. It looks phenomenal, man. Ooh, want to show that one yet?
Harpo Quandrax. Hey, how you doing, man? I don't think I've seen you
Quandrax.
before.
Wow.
Nice to meet you, man. Thank you so much for coming by.
That's cool.
Harbo Condrax, thanks for stopping by. You picked a good night. We got our good friend Matt Bryant in here. If you haven't already, check him out as well. Has awesome content.
Oh yeah.
Lord, another super chat from my good buddy Connor. Thank you so much, brother.
Wow.
Man, show off.
Yeah. I gotta hook this guy up with a free shirt or something, man. He shows up, and Connor, I'm truly thankful for you, brother. I really am. Thank you so much for your support, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah, Savage 2, unpainted hilt.
Yep.
He does have a cool hilt. It's very reminiscent of Kanan's as well, Connor, if you're familiar. Yeah.
It is. You're right. It is. Yeah.
So how are you guys feeling about this? We got the Death Trooper from Ahsoka, and
the Pudge Trooper.
The Pudge Trooper. Look at that belly right there, boy. Oh my god, fucking green visor.
Green visor.
It's like a green visor.
I did pre-order one, but the proportions are just off on this figure.
Yeah. I think it's these skinny ass arms that kind of just do it.
Narrow shoulders.
Well, it's also just a pose without any sort of
right.
Maybe if you get him like this, he may look a little better.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's not. It's a little bit better.
I love that figure.
But look where, if you zoom back in, look where the mouth is in relation to where the eyes would be. It just looks like too far.
Yeah, you got a point actually, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing that now. Because his nose is like right here. His eyes should be like right here.
Yeah, it just looks
like right down here.
Off.
I can never unsee that now. You're right.
I didn't notice that before either.
That's the first thing I noticed when I was looking at the promo pics. I was like, that looks weird.
But the King Stoogie looks good. That gold is popping. The red wraps look very good. But I think the arms are too skinny. I think that's really what's throwing it off is the arms.
There's just something about it.
Yeah.
Still ordered one.
I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah.
To go with Enoch and the other Night Trooper.
Oh yeah, dude. Of course, it's gonna look so sick.
It's gonna look good on the shelf.
I just wish they gave us the open jaw. And I know that might be a gory thing that Hasbro's trying not to get into, but I feel like a gory mouth. Well, didn't they do a Scarlet Witch zombie like what if version?
Well, yeah, I mean Captain America, zombie Captain America, and Iron Man both have wide open mouths.
Right. Yeah. I wonder why they didn't do that for this, because that would have been fucking sick. Well, like have it all like like hanging down, teeth showing, and like jaw ligaments.
Yeah.
You know,
It could be that there's another one on the way with that. So,
variant.
so a variant, they did a super
Yeah.
battle droid variant. They've done a bunch of those. So you never know. Maybe there's something like that coming. So,
Yeah.
I always think about the Republic Commando figures that they did, Scorch and Sev and Fixer and everything. And
Yeah.
people are like, oh, those are exactly the same figures. But if you look at them, they're not exactly the same figures. They have different backpack accessories. There's slightly different things. So, this is kind of this figure here kind of fits into that category where they could re-release it 5 different times, different head, different wraps, different.
Yeah.
I wish they would have done something like that for the other Night Trooper, because you really can't army build it.
I know.
I mean, the Night Trooper's locked behind Captain Enoch, and you wouldn't want 4 or 5 Captain Enochs on your shelf.
Yeah.
Right.
It would be great if they would release like a couple of different versions of this.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like something they would do, but
it would be nice. Bash a little bit.
It would be nice.
It just so happens that your boy Hyperdrive has that covered. I've got a few customs in the works just for that.
Oh shit!
So,
Let's go! I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah, man. So the zombie army horde is, I'm all about that.
Oh yeah,
I'm all about that zombie horde. Yeah, and I can't wait. I can tweak these figures to make them look better. I think with the figures that we have at our disposal now in the collection over the past 12 to 14 years, I think we can finagle some stormtroopers and death troopers to make them different enough.
Yeah,
between the older figures and these, we can kind of mix it up and match it up a little bit.
Yeah. We got a Dusty Trooper in the house. He says, "Hey Cody," and yo, it's Matt. Yeah.
Hey,
Dusty.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by, man. Thank you for hanging out.
So much. Yeah.
Choices. I think they kind of looked like that in the show. Because it is just regular guys under armors, So like, not everybody has like super big jacked arms and like is perfectly like. So Troy's got a point. Troy's got a point, man.
Yeah, because the Death Troopers are tall and lanky anyway.
Yes,
they are.
So yeah,
I think if I'm not mistaken, didn't they actually have professional basketball players play them in Rogue One? I want to say they were like Italian.
Oh, you might be right, dude.
I think they're around 6'5" at least.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I want to say that if chat, help me out here, but didn't they have like European basketball players or something?
Yes, sir.
Play them? Yeah.
Got to give that one to Coffee. I think the arms based off Coffee, that kind of explains it. Man, like I was saying to you, I feel like the arms are kind of, and you as well, Hyper, the arms do look a tad bit skinny, but I think Coffee kind of just cleared that up. I think the arms are based off the original sculpt, which we all know is extremely chicken-legged and very skinny,
Yeah. Well, not only that, but
point.
The flesh would have deteriorated underneath the armor as well. So
very true.
Any flesh that they would have had might have been diminished.
No.
I can't remember if it was Comrade, Bobcat, or Howrunner, but somebody also said kind of neat to think about, like, because they're dead, that they're just like bloated up, Kind of,
right.
Kind of interesting point as well, Very true. Yeah. And obviously we're very void of paint on the back, but that's nothing. That's nothing new in the Black
Series.
Not
the Kintsugi on the back at all, did they? Nope.
And it's crazy because the sculpt work is there. Like they could have at least just
Oh man, I know.
Yeah, I guess they felt, well, that's a fun activity that the consumer can do when they get
exactly. Let them use their paint.
Fill it in with gold.
Seriously.
I don't know. When he's in a firing pose, he doesn't look too bad. Like that one.
Yeah.
That doesn't look bad.
Well, it looks really good. I feel like when you get him posed up, the proportions will kind of like blend together better. Yeah. Obviously, when you got him standing there kind of vanilla, you're going to be able to see everything. Like, I will say that is a weird looking image, I will say, but it's almost like they have like his chest like pointed up, like from the diaphragm cut, almost like they have his back parts, like he's about to bench press or something,
Right.
Kind of, I don't know. I think this part of the sculpt they may. I don't know. It's hard to explain. We really don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it looks in hand. But is there any other final thoughts y'all have for this figure before we move on?
That black, red, and gold just goes hard to me. I just love that.
I mean, it's
great.
Yeah. It's going to look pretty good on the shelf,
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
And the fact that I have Enoch and the Night Trooper already, I mean, this was an instant buy for me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a pickup for all of us there for sure. This is the one that I was most excited for. SM33. I knew from the get at the beginning of Skeleton Crew when we first met SM33, I was like, I want that as a figure, and I'm buying it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Truly a deluxe, in my opinion. This thing is covered. This is a new sculpt head to toe. Look at all the paint on this thing too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
covered, absolutely covered in paint. You also get the. I didn't think they'd do it. I'm going to try to find the one picture. All of us were talking about the blast shields, and they did Snowball, the little rat.
Yeah. The mouse,
That's crazy, man.
Cool.
It's hard to see any real detail on that thing, though, in the promo shots. I would
seriously, yeah.
So small, dude.
See what he actually looks like.
Is that an alternate head, or is it just no?
It's the world's tiniest accessory.
Seriously, right?
The top piece of the head comes off, I believe.
They should have packed 4 of those little mice in there, because I'm going to lose 3 right off the bat. Right? Get your tweezers out. You know.
Yeah.
And it also comes with a base to stand with, which I think is really badass that they threw that in.
Yep.
That's a given. Yeah.
And you can see this here too. I think this is amazing engineering technology as action figures have just come so far in the past 10, 5 years, even 20 years. Yeah. You can see they almost use the same kind of technology for the Droideka, those like not the Syndrilica, but like the cylinders, the way that it it's almost telescoping, the way it extends up.
Yeah. I'm really curious as to how that's going to hold up over time.
Yeah, with the friction points.
Matt. Same here. Yeah.
May have to
spoiler alert.
Doctor those after like a couple of years of being on the shelf. It might go boop. It might just
a couple hours.
Or a few hours. You never know.
I wonder if they'll make it to where it's got a notch where you can kind of like click it,
you can feel it, like a little detent. You can feel
exactly.
It.
Yes.
Could be. Yeah.
And then just look at the wiring paint in here. That is so fucking precise, man.
A phenomenal looking figure.
Yes. Got the little weathering on the blast shield as well. You can see right here.
Ching.
Yeah. I went to Amazon and I actually got this figure for $24.99.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people did.
Me too.
And that was a nice
missed on it.
Yeah. And then they figured it out. Somebody was like, wait a minute. And that only lasted a few hours, I think.
Yeah. I just happened to be free at work.
Nice.
At 1 p.m. when these went up, or whatever time they went up, and I saw that $24.99 price, and I jumped on that so fast.
And I don't know about you, but that never happens to me. I'm always the last guy to find out about these things, and I couldn't believe when I was able to do it. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, because I'm not always free. Like that time of day, I'm usually engaged in something at work, and I can't stop. So,
right.
So
yeah. Brandon, aka Hero Collections, was absolutely killing those poses, and the fact that he brings out other figures that they go with, it just makes it feel more cool,
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not even a fan of that show, really, and I bought that one. Yeah.
He's up to $36.99 on Amazon now.
Do what now, Matt?
I said this one's up to $36.99 on Amazon right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. I hate to admit it. I had to cave. I pre-ordered him for $40 on Big Bad. It hurt, but man, it's a lot. Yeah. It's a lot. And I'm not going to pretend it's not. It's a little outrageous, to be honest, but I have such a good experience with Big Bad, and I just really appreciate what they do. That $4 flat rate shipping is the pile of loot system they have going.
It's nice.
It is nice. Big Bad really does their due diligence. Yeah, they're for the collectors for 100%, man. And we know the price hikes are coming up, which was something else we're going to talk about later on in the stream. Eventually, we know the price hikes are coming due to the tariffs and stuff. It's kind of like you either got to bite the bullet and just enjoy what you want to enjoy. And SM33 to me is one of those characters I really enjoyed. Him throughout the show. Yeah, man. So like it sucks to do $40. I'm not gonna lie. Almost $50 for a fucking 12 or a 6-inch scale action figure is insane. But at the same time, man, you just it is what it is. If you want it, you gotta buy it. Yeah. It does suck though. I can't pretend it doesn't. Can't pretend it doesn't.
I'm just glad he comes with a stand.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Because I knew they would do the peg leg. I mean, that's what he looked like. He would have to have a stand. So
Right.
that's a huge plus.
Yeah, I think Dusty's you guys read Dusty's comment here. He says the painted exposed wire details make me want to naked.
Yeah.
Bro, I would buy that in a heartbeat. Put it on a fucking Phantom Menace card. I'll buy 3.
Right? Yeah. Right.
But
in the house.
yeah, I'm going to say Commander Bly as well. Based?
Yep.
Hey, Black.
I think so. Council of Unks, you damn straight. Yeah, the rat was a really cool addition, man. The fact they pulled that off is really awesome. And then Connor here says
that in person.
Yeah, dude, we were all wondering if they were going to be able to do it. And the fact when I seen the promo pics and they were talking about it, I was like, no way. That is so rad.
Yeah.
They actually did it. And then we got Connor says, they're the best Star Wars show I've seen in a long time. I loved it so much. Ending, not so much, but still 10 out of 10. Yeah, it was a fun show for sure, man.
Yeah, that ending
I enjoyed
was weak. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And Neil was a highlight.
Skibbity, Uncle and Skibbity. Just got back from Australia. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you all for hanging out, man. It means a lot. Got a lot of people in here. Chat's going off. So, y'all, that is all we got for the Fanstream reveals. The last Hasbro Fanstream that we had back in March. So pretty awesome, man. I thought it was a really good stream overall. I thought they did a great job presenting everything, and it was a really good stream in my opinion.
Yeah, I find myself wanting just about everything on that. Actually, and that's not something that happens a lot. So they just have a good selection, and all the stuff looks good. The unpainted accessories and the unpainted half a figure thing is getting pretty old for the price, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We gotta work on that.
I wanna get into you guys. I kind of want to steer a different direction here, and obviously everybody knows on our channels. We Matt, you as well. You're very positive on your channel. You point out what you don't like and what could have been better, but overall you're very positive and you focus on that.
I try to be.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, man, as a content, because so many people out there are just about negativity sells, unfortunately, and if that's your hustle, I'm not hating. It's just not for me.
Oh yeah,
I enjoy people that like you and Hyper here, my boys Connor and Jacob. Y'all make really good, positive content. So, but I kind of want to change the direction of the topics here, and just kind of going off what we were talking about earlier with SM33 and all the other action figures. Action figure price hikes. It's something that's been really talked about amongst the community lately, and it's it may change how a lot of people, or not may, it's going to change how a lot of people collect. So, and it's funny because a couple months ago, Hyper kind of predicted this. We were on the Stone and Hyper show months ago before anybody was really talking about price hikes, and he said when it was sometime around when the Maximum Spider-Man was rumored, and he was like, "Stoned, Cody, you gotta listen to me. This is Hasbro testing the waters to see how much they can get out of us." And mark my words, it may not happen this year or next year, but prices are going to go up. And unfortunately, that's the way of the economy. Prices almost always certainly go up, never down. It's just the way the world works. But I want to get your guys' opinions on how this is going to affect your collecting, the community as a whole. What do y'all think about everything that's going on?
Go for it, Matt.
So the first site that I noticed price hikes was Big Bad, $27.99.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went, ooh, that's impressive. But then I went to Entertainment Earth and saw the same thing. GameStop is starting to creep up. Some of the Amazon.
McFarlane's doing it too.
$99. I mean, for me, the Black Series is the only line that I really collect. So it kind of makes it a little easier.
Right.
But it may get to a point where I don't get every single thing, because I do buy just about everything that the Black Series puts out. There have been a few occasions where I have completely skipped on stuff. Like I still have yet to pick up anything from the Acolyte.
Yep.
Because I just didn't like the show.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
But I pretty much buy everything for the Black Series.
Yeah.
But if it gets up towards $30 a figure, and if we have instances like Bakara with no dots or the Unpainted Hill, just little things like that,
Yeah.
When you approach $30, you're like,
That's right.
Yeah.
I could skip that one.
Well,
I'm sorry, my bad, man. I just wanted to say, actually, we have Brandon in chat here from Hero Collections. Thanks for stopping by, man. We appreciate it very much.
You on Instagram, Brandon?
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
And like I was saying, Brandon, I've told you already, you did a great.
I've been meaning to follow some of the Hasbro team. So yeah, Brandon, I just hit you up on Instagram.
I think he's the guy to follow too, man, because the way that it's so nice to have somebody that deals so directly with Hasbro, having their ear to the ground of the community, and having somebody that it kind of feels like we have somebody like on our side rooting for us and actually paying attention to what the fans want. And he's also a fan and collector himself. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, man, it's cool to see you in chat. Thank you for stopping by again, man. It means a lot. And he says that episode 1 opening crawl hits hard 25 years later. I cried in theaters, Brandon, when me and my wife went and seen it last year.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you just got followed back, Matt. Awesome, man.
Thank you, sir.
That's great. Brandon to go. Damn straight. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Brandon. Brandon is here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the Black Series being pretty much the only line I collect, it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah.
But still, there may be instances where I might skip something.
Doug says something here. The toy industry will be destroyed by August. Toy prices will be 50% higher. Not the worst part. Everything else you buy will also be 30 to 50%. Yeah, that's just the nature of the tariffs right now. Obviously, we don't want to get too political on here. That's not why we're here. But the tariffs are obviously 100% covered by the consumer. But it sucks in the short term, but in the long term, it's supposed to be better. So we just got to hold out. It's going to suck. It's going to be shitty.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Obviously, I don't want to get too political on here. That's not why we're here. We want to talk about toys, but it's hard not to get political with this topic, though, because it kind of is a little. It's got a little sprinkle of politics in it. It really does, So,
well, I think for me, so I really like building armies, both in GI Joe and in Star Wars Black Series, and even in Vintage Collection to some degree. I have some armies going, and for me, when it's after tax with the price hikes, you're now going to be at $30 or $31 every time you go to the register to buy a Black Series figure, whether you do it online or whether you do it, at Target or Walmart. And then when you factor in shipping, it's going to be $28 plus tax plus shipping. You're talking about damn near close to $40 by the time you get that basic figure in your hand.
Yeah.
So someone like me, that completely eliminates army building or buying multiples of characters, because when you're basically now essentially doubling the cost of the figure, that so you're now left to either, well, all right, now I can go back and I can go on Craigslist and eBay and other things and find figures that are maybe loose or something like that, and buy older figures. But anything new that you want to army build, you're talking about probably 2 or 3 years before you could those prices are going to be reasonable enough to buy multiples of them.
Right.
Because all of these figures, everybody's going to buy them, or not, maybe not, or you're. But the thing is the reality for me is army builders seldom ever make it to Ollie's, because everybody wants the army builders, stormtroopers, clone troopers. You don't see a whole lot of like ARC troopers hanging out at Ollie's, right?
Yeah, there was that one wacky time briefly where some 501st Tusken Raiders and some Death Troopers were showing up at Ollie's.
You're right.
And of course
right,
Right.
But of course my closest Ollie's didn't have any.
That's the exception. That's the exception, right?
That was a weird one.
That was a weird one.
I haven't seen that since.
Yeah.
And so I think that and those were older figures who have already been replaced essentially by newer figures like the 2022 Stormtrooper or whatever it was, something like that. But I guess the point I'm making is, so at $30 a figure plus shipping, it's gonna really curb the way I want to build my armies. I just won't be able to anymore. And so that's all right. Maybe I have to say goodbye to that part of my collection and then be more discerning, like you were saying, Matt, about if I'm not in love with that character, I'm not going to drop $35 on it at this point.
Yeah.
You know, that $35 can be invested into something else, and I'll be very happy with that, because I'm not going to roll the dice too many times at $35 by the time it gets to my house. You know what I mean?
Sure. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then something I'm seeing lately, these figures go on sale
very fast. Yeah.
Pretty quickly. Even some of the newer ones I've seen, on sale. So I may get to where I will just wait and just say, okay, I don't have to get that review out right away.
Yeah.
I may, but that's only if the prices get really high.
Yeah.
Again, this is all I collect. So
right.
That makes it a little easier.
Yeah, 100%, man.
I find in the G.I. Joe community, which are even harder to find than Black Series, especially in the wild, like, forget it. You're not going to find them. They're just not around, at least in my area. But I think most areas are very hard. And and so I think that you take a line that's hard to find to begin with, and then have a price increase on it. People are going to panic, and then never, they're going to dry up at retail before I ever get my way there. And so I'll probably have an army of one of every character forward, and that's okay. That's all right. It is what it is. Maybe like Stone was saying, in a couple of years, if things settle down and maybe domestically we start manufacturing domestically or something like that, then all right, let's see what happens then. Maybe the prices stabilize, come down, whatever, but I'm going to be sort of just I'm going to buy the figures that I want, the figures, and be very discerning about if there's a whole bunch of unpainted hilts and backsides of figures that aren't painted, then maybe I'll just put my money back in my wallet for now.
Be a little more selective.
Couldn't blame you for that, man. There's nothing wrong with being selective and really focusing on what you want to collect. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I mean, it's one thing to buy an unpainted hilt at 22 or 24 or $25, but by the time it makes it to your door at $35,
it changes perspective a little bit.
It does. It changes everything.
That's a jump. Yeah.
I didn't want to, just because Brandon, if you're still in chat, I'm a TPM slut, so my boy Dusty is spitting right here. Brandon is in here. So I love the way you giggle every time I say. Used to be saying that. This little giggle just makes me laugh.
Hit us with a Watto. Hit us with a Watto.
Watto, Brandon. We need Watto in the Black Series.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Brandon says Watto, Queen Amidala, Naked C-3PO, TC-14, and Newt Gunray. Dusty's spitting right now, dude.
Absolutely.
TC-14 would be fun. Imagine having Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in there. Hey, she's got to come with the tray. She's got to come with the tray coming in.
Yeah, and the chrome dildo. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I mean, sure. If people want, why not?
Right,
no.
It is.
I don't want to get political, but have you guys heard the rumors that the Geonosians droid fighter has been ramping up? Dude. Bobcat spitting, man.
Good. I like that.
Hey, we got Vincent in the house. Carbonites, what's up,
Carbonites, what's going on, man?
Channel member as well. Got to shout my boy out. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Carbonites, if you haven't already, go check out Matt Bryant, man. If you like me and Hyper's positiveness, you'll love Matt as well, man. He's a really cool guy.
Hey, Carbonites, stand by. I've got a little something dropping for tomorrow.
Jotting stuff down.
Oh,
yes, Brandon. You're the man, bro. You're the man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
Hey, Watto was one that I actually thought of. Like, as soon as I opened the Phantom Menace Anakin, I was like, "But now we need Watto."
Totally, absolutely, right?
Yeah, Hyper did not want to buy that figure, and I couldn't have it. I bought it for him. He was not about to collect without having little Annie. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. It was in his top 10. It
was 2024 figure of the year along with the New Hope Darth Vader.
Dude, took me by surprise.
Where is he? I'm back where there he is, right there. A little short.
There he is.
There he is.
That's a great figure. On, Shorty.
Yeah. I love it, man. Really fun.
I would have loved one of the helmets, the pod race helmet or the Naboo helmet. Like, would it have killed him? But that's okay. I still love it. It's a great.
If you have a spare Quill figure, Quill's helmet sort of passes for a.
I like that.
That's creative.
Starfighter helmet.
Yeah.
Sort
okay.
of.
Okay. Good thinking though.
Yeah. There you go, right there. Yes.
I just wanted to point out. I just want to point out Troy's comment here. He says, I wonder if Brandon knows why they forget to put paint on simple things like hilts of lightsabers. And I don't think Troy's not being a smart ass either. I think he's like genuinely wondering why the simple little, like Bakara, man. You know, it's a very minute detail, and it's not a. Here, I'll grab it real quick. Oh, by the way, Matt, I need to watch your video if you fixed them. We got our Bakaras here. Oh, here, I'm going to make you big real quick, Matt, so we can see your.
Oh, yeah.
I need to watch your video because Matt actually.
This video just went up this morning. I think the helmet's a little better, heat and squish, and then I did the dots with a toothpick.
Yep.
And I think it's better.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it, man. I haven't watched it yet.
Better, yeah. There we go. Yeah, pretty easy to do.
Yeah,
cool.
You know, it's funny. It's funny because in Revenge of the Sith,
more clones.
You know, everybody remembers Bakara because it's such a watershed moment, and everybody remembers the dots on the helmet because all you see is his helmet and his feet. You know, like that, like you know what I mean. Like all that you see of Bakara is the helmet, and then it immediately goes to his feet. But like they make such a point of it that to not put the dots on the helmet just seems like a gross oversight for that figure.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, hey, a toothpick and some paint, we can deal with it. But
yeah, it did okay. It turned out all right.
Yeah,
I started with decals. If you watch the video, you'll see the decals that I did first.
I did, yes,
and they're a little big, so I scrapped that and then just went for the dots, just a toothpick, and I like that much better.
Yeah.
Do you ever print out your own decals on water slide paper?
No.
So,
I don't.
So, if you ever go to the hobby store or something like that, and you want to do some decals, you can buy the water slide paper, and then you can print out whatever you want. And so the other day I was looking, and I'm looking at purple dots. I'm downloading purple dots, and my wife just happens to come over to the computer, and she's like, "Are you having like a stroke or something? Because what's with all these purple dots on the screen?" And I'm like,
0.5 millimeter.
Yeah.
Purple dot. Exactly. They're small. They're really tiny.
Really small.
Yeah.
But they came out real nice. So I haven't yet applied them, but the water slide looks really good. So I'm hoping that it'll be a nice fix, you know.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Turfly made a decent point here. It might most likely because they already hit the target price and they're not allowed to spend extra on the figure by adding even one small lick of paint, because this is something kind of crazy to think about, but even like a stroke of a paintbrush, that even if it's 1 cent of paint and you have 60,000 units, you know, that adds up. That adds up quick, unfortunately, you know, and paint is not cheap, especially not the paint that they use. So all that comes into consideration, man, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any other like thoughts y'all had on the price hikes that y'all wanted to get into or like bring up again? Like,
I think places like Amazon are going to stay right around the $25.99 price point for a little bit.
Yeah.
Big Bad's gone up. GameStop's gone up a little bit. Entertainment Earth's gone up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Amazon may stay the lowest, which is where I get most of my figures from anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, hopefully that's true because they'll be able to make some hay if they do, right? Because guys like us, we would, you know, a $3 or $4 dollar price difference is a huge thing. So
it adds up.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely adds up.
Yeah.
Dusty, true. I gotta highlight this, dude. He's got a good point. Will the Trade Federation's blockade of the Naboo affect the toy? I think so, man. I really think so. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. Hopefully the ambassadors get there. We'll just have to wait.
Right. Exactly.
That's funny.
The infiltrator is entering the atmosphere right now. Right?
But yeah, I mean, it's a scary thought just because people are already bitching about the $24.99 price point as it is, and it is going to be a hard pill to swallow to think that even your standard Black Series, like honestly, if I had to pay $35 for Bakara, he's not that desirable to me personally. There are some people that would be like 35 easy, and that's fine. Like I'd tell you one thing: the Clone Wars Mall, and this is just because I'm psycho, but I would pay 30. It depends on how bad you want the character and your connection, how strong it is, man. You know, but if it gets to a point where every figure, like even the more obscure ones, are 35, and they're like, I don't know, it's gonna suck for a little while. It's gonna hurt, and you're gonna be. I think Hyper and Matt are kind of already said it best. You're definitely gonna have to become a. We're going to have to become a lot more selective with the way with what we're buying, you know, and that might not necessarily be a bad thing. That might not be a bad thing. You
Definitely
know?
Not. Matt, I don't know if you know this, but Darth Maul is his boy.
Darth Maul, my boy.
This is his boy.
Oh, sweet.
Right there. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's like a little inside joke on the channel. I always say my boy, and Hyper gives me shit for it. That's my boy.
Nice.
That's my boy.
That's a cool tattoo. I like that.
$52 for a Clone Wars Maul.
Man. Thank you.
That's awesome.
It's a little faded now. It's a little bit old, but yeah, thank you, man.
That's super cool.
There it is. Yep.
Thank you so
like
much,
that.
dude. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I love showing it off. I'm like, oh, this?
You know what you could do, Stoned, is just when it fades, just slap that patch on it instead.
Bro.
Just glue that patch to it.
Dude, you're a genius. You're a genius, bro. I got it sitting right over there too, man.
Within arm's reach, right? It's right there.
In arm's reach. Oh, over here.
Right arm's length is right with arm's length, right there. Yeah. Exactly.
So, how are you guys feeling? Do y'all want to get into some? Any of y'all have some recent pickups y'all want to show off, or
a couple of recent pickups? Yeah, but Matt, do you have anything?
Our guest go first. If you have anything,
so I don't have any recent pickups.
You can show off whatever you want to, bro.
You can do whatever you want, man.
But something I've been doing lately is model building and painting.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's Hyper's alley, man.
So here, I'll go from oldest to newest.
Oh,
yeah. Take your time, dude. You have the floor.
I recently put together the 1/4 scale Grogu.
Love it. Love it.
And
That's
I painted,
badass.
did some paint work on him.
Yeah.
And then in that same box, was the 1/12 scale.
In the same box?
Yeah, same box. It's both the 1/4 and the 1/12.
Nice.
Painted the pram. Did all the scratches on the pram.
It looks nice, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
It looks
This
nice.
Grogu is a little bit bigger than the Black Series Grogu. Just a hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't have the top on and him, inside. You have to take him out if you want to put this on.
Gotcha.
But these is by far the easiest model kits I've ever put together, but they actually turned out really good.
Yeah, man.
And the 1/4 scale, the eyes are just incredible.
That gloss on them really makes it look lifelike, man.
Yeah.
What is that model from? What company?
Bandai.
Bandai. Okay, yeah.
Bandai. Found this at Ross for $5.99.
Can't beat that.
Oh,
right?
dude, yeah, hell yeah.
I said, okay, I'm going to Ross. But yeah, they turned out okay.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Damn straight, man. Nice.
So those were fun.
I love me some model kits. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Wait, where's my thing at? Damn it, he's on the shelf.
What's that?
Oh, where is it?
Within arm's length. The Stone Mandalorian presents Within Arm's Length. Look at him.
Nice.
Oh, he had to get out of the seat.
Actually
That
had to
doesn't
get up.
count. That doesn't count. All right.
So funny.
All right.
Here's the thing.
Oh, there's the thing. right
Nice.
there.
Nice.
I am so glad I gave him that thing. Man, that I can tell that has become a fan favorite here at the old Stone and Hyper show.
I was trying to get to.
It's a cool figure.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
It's a really cool figure.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's. But the next up was this R4 that I weathered to make him look like he did in A New Hope.
Yes.
I did a prism there around his neck, and I made this the restraining bolt.
Oh, dude, sweet.
Yes,
Yeah.
I loved that video that you did. That was a fun video to watch.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
Yeah, if you like customizing, that was a fun video. You guys go check out his.
The prism tape actually worked really well.
Yeah, it works. It looks awesome.
Just having to cut little squares of prism tape.
Oh yeah,
but it did okay.
That would drive me nuts, man.
Now, did you apply it with tweezers?
I mean, there's like 20 of these, so
Right.
there's quite a few.
Yeah.
It turned out okay.
Matt, when you put the
Awesome.
the prism tape on, did you have to put it on with like tweezers or something to get it in there?
Yeah, I've
Right?
got some very, very fine pickups that I just
Yep.
blink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like really fine.
Yep. Yeah. That
Everybody
was nice.
says everybody says great job, man. Everybody says
thanks.
you're doing
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Everybody.
And then, of course, I just showed Bakara. So that video went up this morning with the dots. So, yeah, there's that one. And then I recorded a video this morning for the Bandai model kit Boba Fett.
Ooh, that looks good, dude.
So I just finished this.
Nice.
Well, I guess
It looks
Friday night is when I finished all the painting, and then I recorded the video this morning.
Awesome.
But I did lots of paint work on this one, painted the blaster, painted the pistol, the hilt, the grip there, painted.
Yeah.
Painted his EE3. All the decals went on nicely.
Nice, man.
And this was a fun one. It took a while. I mean, this was probably in total 5 hours.
Damn.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Or so.
It looks great though, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That look for Boba Fett, that newish look. Yeah, I was not a fan of it at first, and now I've really grown to love it.
Mm-hmm.
I
the
almost
baggy pants.
Yeah.
His little genie britches.
It's almost like what Boba Fett is in my head now. Like somehow, maybe in the last 6 months, Boba Fett went from looking like Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett to that in my head now, which is weird.
Right.
It is weird, man.
Yeah. But this is a cool model kit. It's a little bit beefier than the Black Series.
I like the
hair taller, but in the shoulders, he's much bigger. So
Yeah,
I
like
kind of
that.
like this one better as far as proportions.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't mind.
This was a fun one to do.
Yeah.
So this video will go up next Saturday.
Nice, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a fun
That
kit.
looks really, really good.
Yeah.
So this was also a $5.99 Ross find.
Damn, nice steal, dude.
Yeah.
You robbed them, man.
I've got a friend in town that's a fellow collector that I met at Target just on a whim.
Cool, man.
And so we're connected on Instagram. And quite often, if he's at Ross or Target, which is right down the street from where I live, he will shoot me a message on Instagram and say, "Hey, Ross has such and such on the shelf." And he sent me a picture of this one and the Grogu box.
Yeah.
And I went, like within the hour I was there, and they had 3 of these and probably 2 Grogus. So I said,
Nice.
this is coming home with me.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was a fun build. It was a really fun build.
I find
It's just delicate.
Yeah, it is delicate.
It's a model. It's not a toy.
Have you ever done any of the Bandai Clone Troopers? They're fun.
I have not. The only other Bandai kits I've done was Empire, Boba,
Okay.
and R2, and BB-8.
Yeah.
That's all I've done. The R2 was super fun. In fact, that's my R2 for the A New Hope section is the Bandai model kit.
Oh, sweet.
R2.
How does this scale with the Black Series?
Perfect.
Okay, awesome. Nice.
It's perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
It's about the same exact size as Black Series.
Okay, gotcha, man.
Now, of course, being a model kit, you have to weather it. You have to paint it. But, it looks good.
Brings out the details and such. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny you should say that because I know Doug was just talking about how he did World War II planes, and this is back from my service days. I did I keep this one. This is near and dear to my heart. This is a Coast Guard. Okay, yeah.
No, I just wanted to make you big, man.
That's awesome,
Doug. That's I did this C-130 Hercules.
Wow,
a plane near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of experience with these, but
that's sick,
anyway,
man.
Yeah, I love doing models. This is a recent one. Oh shit.
Oh no.
But
oh shit.
Oh well, whatever.
What happened?
Rad, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anywho. All right. What else you got? Anything else?
That's pretty much it. Everything else is already on the shelf that I've gotten recently. Yeah.
Yep. Nice work, man.
Pretty much it. Yeah. Thanks.
Like I said, if you haven't checked out some of his videos on customs, recently the R5D4 one is a fun video to watch.
Thanks.
And he sort of scrap builds the restraining bolt, which I'm going to steal immediately, and does some fine work with that prism tape. So that's a fun one to check it out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was fun to do. It turned out okay, for what it is.
That looks good, man.
Yeah.
Stone, what you got, man?
So I just recently turned 30 this past weekend. So I got a little too much, honestly. I went a little crazy. I'm not going to show everything because we'll be here I'll be yapping too long. So I'll just run through a couple things. And so did get my big bad pal of Lou. I got Kelnaka here.
The Wookiee Jedi.
Wookiee Jedi. And honestly, I feel like this is gonna be like Black Chrysanthemum in 2023. I feel like this is gonna be a sleeper hit. He may be in my top 10. I'm really anticipating what this Wookiee body is gonna bring for Chewbacca in the future. It moves so well.
Really,
the sculpt is incredible. Like the gradients,
nice.
the colors, the paint.
It does look good.
The likeness is definitely weird. There's no doubt about that. It does not look like Kelnaka from the show, but it's there, you know. But Wookiee Jedi, dude, you just don't get any cooler. So again, null and void of paint on the lightsabers. It's a bummer. Well, not no. There is some paint, but this is kind of how Kelnaka's saber looks. So I don't really, you know, not quite as bad as Savage or Ezra per se, but really great figure here. Super stoked to have that. When they pipelined that was an instant day one pickup. Sorry, I got my desk is an absolute mess. My boy Hyper will love these. I got 2 McFarlanes.
Oh yes.
I got Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, and Tim Drake Robin here.
Oh, wow.
You go, boy.
Right. So I'm trying to get that glare off of them as much as I can.
Cool.
So
yeah.
Well, here I'll just show them one at a time so I can really. Well, you can see
Now,
Batgirl here.
Everybody, you should all know that Stoned in a text message recently did say that Robin is not his boy, but Robin is becoming one of his boys. And I'm like, okay, all right. So in another month, after he gets 17 more Robin figures, then we'll know. But
there's just something about Tim Drake, dude. Tim Drake and Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson and Tim Drake,
yeah.
they're the best ones to be in the Robin costume, man, you know? So super stoked to have these. Robin is open. He's missing his stand, but that's no big deal. I think he stands pretty good.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice Robin figure.
Dude, he's going for like $70 on Amazon.
Oh,
yeah, got him for 25 check your local comic shops, man. Go in there, get to know the owners if they're nice. Sometimes you're going to meet a dickhead, but get to know the owners and go in there and spend some money and show them some love. And every once in a while, they'll take care of you. Honestly, I probably didn't even pay truly what these are for because they gave me a little bit of discount because they're used to seeing me and my wife. So shout out to LT Toys here in South Carolina. Awesome place. And I'm super stoked to have both of these characters. I needed Batgirl representation and I needed Robin. So
let me ask you, Stone, when you go into your local comic shops, are you finding, I'll tell you, because like in my local stores, McFarlane's, man, everything is available except for McFarlane's. You cannot find them right now. Like I think it's like people are just panicking and just buying them all or something like that. But like,
probably
I went into Target today. There were 0 McFarlane's, not even the peg warmers. They were all gone, sold out, and I didn't know if you were finding that as well in your area.
Dude, so honestly, I meant to go by my local Target because I got the Batman Reborn, and then you told me you didn't own that figure. I was like, I have a Batman Hyper doesn't own what?
I know, Red. I know.
Matt Hyper has a grand Batman McFarlane collection. It's crazy, man.
Really?
Yeah. But I was gonna go back to that Target and look for it for you and pick it up, and because dude, there was like 4 of the Reborns. They had I think they had a Killer Croc there. They had a lot of DC at my Target, man. It was really weird, but it's no Marvel, no Marvel Legends, nothing.
Yeah,
Limited Black Series. There was Luke and Leia, and that was, and I think a hologram Darth Maul. And I think that was pretty much it, man. Yeah, it's hit or miss.
Matt. So I do have a Batman collection. Yeah, and Batman is my boy, you might say, but.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I put the video online, and it was funny because it's like one of my most popular videos. You know what I mean? Like who would have thought, right? So the next thing you know, Stone starts sniffing around, and he's like, "Got any more of them Batman figures? So tell me a little bit more about those Batman figures." And I'm like, oh no.
That's
and
funny.
the next thing you know, here he is. How
Hey.
many? How many? Batman with the green visor. Yeah.
Now that's super cool though.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
How many? Come on. How many McFarlanes do you own now, Stone?
So I have
Seriously.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is just this is not even McFarlane like the statues and the other shit. This is just Batman.
Right.
So I would say, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8 or 9 so far. I think.
Did he say 9 or 90?
Right. Why you roasting me like that, dude? Damn it, man.
I'm just kidding. Right. No. So
sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the y'all chat. This is thank you all for hanging out with us tonight, and I just want to thank Matt again. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but me and Hyper really enjoy doing this shit. We love engaging with chat. We just love meeting new people like yourself. It's just we have a great time doing this, man. Yeah. So
Dougie says DC's around in Albuquerque. All right, I'm taking the next flight. Flight to Albuquerque. Save a couple for me, Doug, will you? All right. Yeah. Oh,
very nice, Dustin.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I missed out on the Spinosaurus and the Stegosaurus pre-order. I was commenting on your status or on your Instagram, Dusty. It was either your Instagram or your TikTok. I can't remember, but glad you snagged the Spino, man. That's gonna be fucking awesome, dude.
All right. So are you done, Stoned? Are you done with the pictures?
I am nowhere near done, bro. But I can cut it short though. I don't know.
No. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to catch up with chat. Already switching. Yeah, dude, it's getting there. It's getting there. I really like what. There's a closet similar to Matt's in the next room, and I really like what you've done with your closet, man.
Oh,
yeah, I really like that. Very smart use of space. I kind of want to do that whenever I move my. There's a room to the left of me that I'm going to go into eventually, and this will probably be me and my wife's baby's nursery at some point in the future. And the other room is also bigger, so I'm like, more space, baby.
There you go.
So I'm excited for that, man. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to catch up with y'all. I'm yapping with these awesome boys.
Chat, how many storage lockers does Stoned have at remote sites?
Hyper, didn't tell everybody, bro. No, man. Thank you, Connor. Dude, that's enough, Connor. I love you, bro. I love you. Thank you. That's enough, man. That's enough. I love you so much, dude. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is the cup. So everybody, this is the cup. I was recently gifted a beautiful box. A beautiful box from Mr. Connor Calaruso.
Yes.
Cool.
And I got this awesome. BB-8 was not the problem. Okay, BB-8 was not the problem. I'm gonna have a T-shirt that says that. But I do love BB-8, and so he went to Disney, as he frequently does, and I got a little care package, and I was very thankful, including I also got my second dinosaur. So that's pretty cool. He sent me a dinosaur. Yes, he did. So so that was pretty awesome.
Can't wait to
some
see
other
that,
really cool. But yeah. So, anyways, thank you, Connor. Thank you very much. So, all right, Stone.
That's cool.
Continue, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry. I get distracted by chat. I'm a certified yapper, dude. Troy, love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Connor, would you chill out? No, I appreciate all you guys very much.
Grab something.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Take your time. Okay, let me get on back with it. Sorry, everybody. I honestly, I went a little wild on my birthday. You only turn 30 once, though, right? It's your dirty 30.
Oh yeah.
So next up, I got I'm a big dinosaur guy. So this is called a Stiggy Moloch, or AKA a Stiggy, and very cool, very very cool toy. Really cool paint scheme here. Sorry, I'm trying to let y'all see this.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Thank you, dude.
That's very cool.
Very badass dinosaur. They were found up in northwestern or even northeastern, like Utah and Montana and all that. Very interesting animal. Very, very cool creature. One of my favorite animals too, man. They were so rad.
That's neat.
Thank you, man. And that's actually
cool.
Now Pachycephalosaurus, which is Matt, are you a Jurassic Park fan by any chance? Or you watch the movies?
Yeah, well, just the first 3 is all I've seen.
Perfect. So you've seen the second one, Lost World. The one with it's got
just the 3 originals. Just
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. Is that
That's right. Jurassic Park 2 is called Lost World. Yeah.
okay?
It's
Okay, it's been a
easier-
while though. It's been many years since I've seen
Yeah.
them.
So there's
Yeah.
this one scene where the Pachycephalosaurus, they're trying to wrangle the dinosaurs and take them to
Mhm.
San Francisco for the park or whatever.
Right.
And they wrangle this one. They had very thick domes, and he just like runs this door of the Jeep,
Right.
and it's a cool moment. But this is called the Suchomimus.
Okay.
Matt, just pretend you know what he's talking about.
It's
That's
been
what I
so
did.
long since I've seen those movies. I mean, I've seen the first one several times, but it's been a while. And then 2 and 3, I think I only
Just
saw
nod
it
your
once or
head.
twice.
Those are the best ones, man. Honestly, dude.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I like
That's
that.
neat.
I like that.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah, I had to pick it up, man. It was just too cool. This is mainline Mattel, so like obviously it's not Hammond collection, so it's not like articulated knees and stuff like that, but still a really cool sculpt and paint, as you can see.
Yeah.
Mattel has been kicking ass with these dinosaur figures. I got to give it to him, man. That's
He
like
could grab that groin strap of Carson Teva with that snapping action.
yeah, good boy.
There you go.
That's Carson snapping action. Look at that thing.
This one here,
Scrap snapping action.
snapping action.
No, that's awesome.
Snapping-
Thank you, man.
Groin snapping action.
Yeah, strap
Oh, there it
snappers.
This thing,
That's cool.
Snappers.
this thing right here
That's
gets
cool.
my tip sticky, dude. This
That's
thing
awesome
is
right there.
beautiful, dude. Absolutely gorgeous.
Matt Bryant presents.
Strap snappers. 2025.
2025 strap snap. Matt Bryant exclusive, baby.
Right.
That's cool right
Hasbro,
there.
get him on the phone. Get him on the phone, Hasbro.
Oh, there's the Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, man. Issue I think it's 8. Yeah, issue number 8. This is the debut of the symbiote Spidey suit, which is a lot of people were actually pissed when they switched to this look in the comics. People were like, "Where's the red and blue?" You know, this was very controversial time for Spidey comics, and it's got the blue cell shading, as you can see. So McFarlane he's killing these. This is a 1/6 statue. He also does 1/10 that I have Wolverine and Matt. He's doing a really great job with these statues, man.
Now, Matt, you do realize Stone
comic?
did say he was stopping just at Wolverine and Spidey, and here we are. We're about 9 statues in now. At this point, right?
I never said that. I never said that. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
If you catch a bug and you can't stop.
Right, exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so bad. I
Yeah.
told my wife, I was like, when I first started collecting about 3 years ago, I was like, it's only Star Wars. And for a while it was. Like I was like you, Matt, for a year and a half.
Right.
It was just Black Series. And then like
Right.
I started discovering Marvel Legends and NECA, and I was like, I'm fucked, dude. It's so bad. It's
Buy
man, it
wallet.
He's got a 4.5-foot
Yeah,
brontosaurus
exactly.
over his shoulder.
Buy wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Buy Wallet is exactly right.
That's so
Right.
cool. Yeah, I have just absolutely disciplined myself to not go too silly. I mean, I have maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 something Joes down here,
Good man.
but there've been so many lines that I'll see on the shelf and I'm like, man, that's just cool.
Oh, Matt,
Like Marvel Legends, like McFarlane.
dude,
just
we're gonna
make
have to
myself
break
not
down your
buy it.
Joe's. Yeah, we're gonna have to break down your Joe selection one of these
Yeah,
days.
that's cool up there. I was just looking at that.
Thank you. Yeah, just got that for crazy
cool
sale
piece.
on Target, man. It was, dude, it's like 56 inches long. It's insane, dude. It is.
Dang.
Here, I'm just
boy.
I'm gonna grab it real quick. It's just so
Wow.
giant, man.
It's to scale.
It is. This is a scale.
Yeah. Wow, that thing is massive.
That is friggin' huge, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Look at the size of that. That is awesome.
Is it dense? Is it heavy?
I know, right?
No, it's actually pretty light.
Really, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, like so. This piece right here is it's very hollow, you know.
Okay, I see.
But
Okay.
it's a beautiful piece though. It's
It
normally
looks
like
super cool.
65. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's normally like 65 for retail, but it was on sale at Target for $32, and I just couldn't resist it.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer right there.
Exactly, bro. I had to, Matt.
Gen
Hyper
X says
code.
Gen X says next Manda will be buying the Mythic Legion's dragon. Oh, you can take that to the bank, man.
That's my
Put that on your spreadsheet, GXB.
My wife would whoop my ass harder than she already does, bro.
She would go.
I want to. Right. Matt, what would Stone's spreadsheet for 2025 is going to look awesome at the end of the year? I want to see that. Right? We gotta get Gen X Bryant's spreadsheet over here.
I don't know if I want to look at it, man. It might scare me. I'm like, what have I done, Cody? What are you doing, man?
Brian has 3 colors, right?
I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed.
This spreadsheet's pretty cool. I've been using Action Figure 411 to keep up with everything.
Yeah, all right, there you go.
And it's a pretty good system.
It's a really good website.
And
yeah,
the spreadsheet is an excellent idea.
Yeah,
Troy. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with y'all. Y'all are. I appreciate y'all kind of jumping in too, man. Oh, I'm honored, dude. I got you in Hammond Collection. Dude, sweet. I'm honored to hear you say that, man.
There it is, Dusty Trooper.
Hey, what that neck do?
Right.
Troy, you nasty, bad Troy. Okay, so I'm gonna try to rifle through the rest of the y'all. I got so much, y'all. It's a little ridiculous. I was just my wife is an enabler.
The enabler.
She is, man. I'm like, babe, I shouldn't buy it. She's like, you deserve it though. That's what I hear in my head, at least.
Yeah,
my wife is the disabler.
What do you guys have this one yet? The Commando Droid?
No, mine got pushed back to May.
Wait, did you order yours from Amazon, Matt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, at the same time as Bakara and Shizor, but for some reason that figure got pushed back to May.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It looks good.
The sculpt is the one thing, Matt, and Hyper. That's
the knees.
That's it, man.
That's it.
That's it, because you can see.
Dumb.
Yeah, if you turn it around, you can kind of see it just butts up. You see where the
Wow.
I'm gonna try to get it in.
I can see the plastic literally runs into the other plastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bit of a bummer because the Magna Guard was so amazing, and I felt like this should have been.
Yeah.
It should have been as dynamic. It's a ninja assassin droid. Like these things be backflipping, bouncing off walls.
Yeah.
But the sculpt is fucking perfect. It looks so good.
It does look good. They have to throw some paint on that vibro sword. Maybe. At least on the hilt, at least on the handle.
Yeah.
At least on the hill. I agree, man. So
for me, I never was a huge fan of the design of that droid, and that's not Hasbro's fault. That's just a design choice. But Stone, you and I were talking about it. I feel like that I wanted the Commando droid to look more awesome to me. Like, we had the Super Battle droid and the Destroyer and the Crab droid and the Aqua droid and all these things, and then we were going to get Commando droids, and I remember just feeling a little bit let down by the design. Like it just kind of seems not commando-y to me for some reason, but that's just me. That's just me. I don't know. I'll probably pick it up eventually, but it's kind of low on my list.
Yeah, there's nothing. I feel you, dude. It's just the articulation. Even the elbow. That's as much as you're going to get out of the elbow as well, just because of the way that the sculpt is.
Yeah. Right at 90.
Right at 90, and it's. Obviously, it's not the end of the world, but for a 2025 figure and a droid, they always do such a good job with the. Now, don't get me wrong, the paint and the sculpt is good. Like it looks really, really good. But it's a little. The vibro sword is lacking paint, and the articulation is a little lacking as well. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I would have liked to have seen even more. That's not terrible by any means, but I think they could have probably shaved this down some kind of way and gotten us a little bit more. But I don't know, man. It still looks really good, and I think I'm going to pick up like 2 or 3, or maybe just 2 more. And I think 3 of them on the shelf are going to look just standing there like this. It's going to look really cool.
Yeah, they'll look nice on display for sure.
Yeah,
that articulation though. What did they use? The Chewbacca buck for that? The original Chewbacca buck,
right?
Like, let's make us Commando droid. We're gonna limit the articulation more so than the original Chewbacca.
Yeah, I was bummed when Kelnaka didn't have thigh swivel on him, man. It was like, obviously it's not a big deal, but in my opinion, I've tried to. I don't want to go over the whole human anatomy thing, but like you pivot your leg from your hip. You know, you can get you don't swivel your knee. Like you can get movement, but it's just a natural movement. And I as an action figure, why would you take away articulation? Besides, take away, take out the account or the excuse that like, oh, it's two separate pieces. It also reduces the price. Take that out of the equation. Why would you take articulation away from an action figure? You know, it's like when more points of articulation is a good thing. You know, that's like I don't know. It's just strange to me.
For those who are new to the chat, it must be established that the Stone Mandalorian misses thigh swivel. In case we didn't know that.
Hashtag bring back Brandon if you're not gone yet. Hashtag bring back thigh. Yeah, it's hyper spitting, dude. He knows.
He
me.
loves that thigh swivel. I know. I do too. I miss it.
Okay, Troy's kind of spitting. I did go over this. I am very impressed with how they did the neck articulation. It's on like a ball joint. You can see like how it moves side to side. Like you can get all kind of look at that. And then, like, even you can get some nice because these things are kind of freaky. You can get some nice expression. Like, look at that, dude.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Kinda,
crazy tilt. So it's a dumbbell. It's a dumbbell.
Oh yeah. You can. I wonder if I can.
Is it hinged also? Or no?
Okay.
Maybe it just looked like a hinge there on top of the ball. Oh, yeah.
Just a ball hinge
ball thing or something.
Yeah. Now in the
base of the neck.
At the base of the neck, it's almost like a weird dumbbell socket. Like not a. It's like each one of these pieces behind in the base of the skull and the neck is a ball joint. I wonder if can you see how it kind of moves in the neck here?
Yeah.
It's really cool, man.
So
and
it's like a hinge on a ball and then a ball up top.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to show. Yeah, it's very interesting. You can kind of see it moving around in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it has a hinge that's similar to the battle droid neck.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
And it's just like y'all did so well. Or you know what? I think okay, hold up. There is a tiny hinge on here. I see it now. So if you look on the neck there, you see that hinge in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there is actually a hinge on that. It's like a hinged barbell joint.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he can tuck his chin. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
And then if you take it like that, he can tuck his chin all the way to it. That's crazy.
Yeah. It is crazy.
So it's like we got all this cool articulation in the fucking neck. Where did it go for the elbows and the knees, man? Yeah. You know, it's such a bummer because this could have been such a dynamic. Honestly, it probably would have. I don't know, man. Maybe even my top 5 figure of the year. But the knees and the elbows really hurt it for me, in my opinion. You know, but
well, especially because
I had to seen too much on that figure.
Yeah.
But
honestly, I mean, they had the B1 battle droid from 8 years ago or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is all the articulation you'd ever want. Like, just make it like that and you can't go wrong, right? Now they took half of that away from that figure. It's like they went in reverse. It's just a weird decision.
Yeah, that droid, I've only seen pictures. I haven't watched like videos on it, so I haven't seen how it moves.
Yeah.
That's really interesting though.
It's a very interesting design of the figure. I even like how they did it's not even it doesn't even really have butterfly joints. It's just a ball joint, but they can act as Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
It's very, very interesting design. Like, there are some cool things about this figure, and it's also got little bits of I don't know if it was showing up on camera, but there's a little bits of silver weathering on here too. You can see.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's down on the feet too. Obviously not on the back of the figure, but it's got a couple spots on it that they were kind of generous with. You know, they didn't give it a lot, but they give it a little bit. You know, they threw us a little bit of a bone.
All right.
One thing I wanted to talk to Connor about, the Droideka was amazing. It was my number 2 of 2024, Connor. And instead of don't get it on Mercari, I would highly recommend seeing if they're in stock on Big Bad,
or Amazon.
Or Amazon. Yeah, check out Big Bad and Amazon first before you look on Mercari. I know Mercari is good though, but
Amazon might be cheaper than that. Hang on.
It might be. I think Matt's about to hook you up, Connor. I'm not sure what it's going for. I have 2, and I love it. Oh yeah, 35 on Big Bad. Nice. Okay,
that's even better. What is it on? It's not that on Amazon. I can tell you. Let me go back.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me go back through my list.
Yeah, dude, I thought Big Bad had a really good. People were saying, "Oh, I want the Droideka. It's out of stock." And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I want to tell them how much is it.
So on Amazon, third-party seller, 45.
Yeah, for that figure, if you want a Droideka bad enough, but that is steep. That is steep.
But 35 on Big Bad with $4 shipping.
Right.
That's still that. No, it's a killer figure.
I'd say get 2. To be honest,
You gotta have 2.
You gotta have 2.
You gotta have 2.
Matt's spitting, dude.
They come in pairs anyway.
Right. Exactly.
That's right.
You see them rolling along. There's always 2 of them.
That's right, dude. That's right. You got to get a couple, bro. They can't.
When I got that thing out of the box, I literally could not put that thing down. Before I even started filming my review, I was just playing with it.
Dude, it's a feat of engineering as far as an action figure goes. It's
figure out what it does. Yeah, it's incredible.
all the pins and hinges. Hyper, do you have the Droideka, man?
Not yet. No, I do not. I know.
It's super.
I know.
You got to, man.
I got to get it.
Better snag it off Big Bad, man.
I have several of the 4-inch ones, and I love them.
Yeah,
I have not gotten it yet. Nope. I know. We
got moderator Jacob in chat hooking people up with the links. That's awesome, man. Hey, and we even have Matt checking for Connor too. That's awesome. Yeah, you can't get. That's what I'm saying. They'll get lonely. That's rude as fuck. That's like battle droids, bro. You need 3.
I got that covered.
Yeah, I know you have the SPD. You can't not have that. Troy, Matt has a question for you. He said, "Did you put any dry brushing on them?"
On the Droideka? No, not yet. Not yet. But I did mention that in my video that it would look awesome with some dry brushing.
Oh, I wanted to.
There's so much stuff all in here that would look so good dry brushed. It would just bring all that detail out.
100%. Honestly, that would be insane to see a Droideka battle like weathered up. That's a good. I just love that clean purple overspray they have. It's like a copper purple.
Yeah,
the light
it's one of the coolest. Yeah, man.
It's kind of bronzish too at the same time.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Very cool.
I remember just sort of, it's a weird memory, but when I went to the store for the first time and I saw the Phantom Menace figures back in right before the movie launched, like, you know, they always had the merchandise out like a couple months before the movie hit. And I remember seeing a Droideka something. I don't think it was even the 4-inch figure. It was like an alarm clock or something. Remember they did all those like alarm clocks and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, what in the hell is that thing? And there really wasn't anything online at the time, you know, because it was like real hush hush.
Yeah.
And I just remember the Droideka, like there was merchandise for it before the movie hit, and I remember people, Star Wars fans and stuff, were like, "What is this thing? You know, is this a character? Is it a ship?" Like we had no idea. And then, man, when they ever rolled out for the first time, that is just one of those memories. It's like a great Star Wars memory.
And
100%.
Yeah.
And by far the coolest blaster sound.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
And when that purple force field ever just surrounds them,
that's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. That blaster sound is almost on par with the seismic charge.
Totally.
Yeah, dude. That's probably my favorite overall is the seismic charge.
Absolutely.
I think that's just one of my favorite sounds. Just
I know.
You know, it's just
Master Destroyers.
Those sound technicians for the prequel trilogy,
dude.
Man.
Geniuses, man.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Incredible. Yeah.
Well, let me ramble off through these. This is already taking too long, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Saga Collection Kit Fisto.
Oh, there you go. All right, Saga.
$10. Look at the paint on this thing, dude.
Oh yeah,
sick.
They knew it back then.
That's
they knew
awesome.
how to do it back then. Yeah.
Thank you, man. They really did, man. They did not play any games.
Wow.
And if y'all, he does his looks slightly differ from Attack of the Clones: The Revenge of the Sith, if you notice, but this is the Attack of the Clones Kit Fisto. So
that's got the actual metal hilt lightsaber, and he's got the magnet in the hands too.
Holy shit, dude! I just noticed that.
Yep.
Yo, it is a fucking metal hilt. That is awesome.
They had the Saga line, the Jedi for Attack of the Clones had metal
Dude.
painted hilts.
That is so rad. That is so cool.
They actually have magnets in their hands so that they can grab the lightsaber and stuff.
That is so fucking cool, man. I have a Attack of the Clones Anakin, and he's got magnet hands for the little gun chest he comes with.
Oh, that's cool, right? Yeah.
I did not know that. That is so cool, man.
Pretty cool. The metal hilts, yeah. Yep.
And then I picked. I'll finish it. Oh well, 3. I'll keep it up. I got this Jack Pacific 31 inch.
That's awesome.
Thank you, dude. I seen it up at the front, Matt, and he was just looking at me. I couldn't resist.
Yeah,
$15.
$15, dude.
$15.
I couldn't. I had to take him home.
That's
with me.
coming home with me.
Oh, dude. I just looked. My wife was just looking at me, like giving me the get it look. I was like, it's mine.
Chat's blowing up over that. They love it.
Oh, okay. I got to show y'all that again. Okay, chat.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's cool.
That's better hair sculpt than the new Saga, the new Luke Skywalker.
The new Black Series. Yeah, that rivals the new Black Series. Luke.
Rivals the new Black
Series. It really does. I think you said that on one of my videos.
I think it does. Yeah, I did. That was my comment. I said that head sculpt is actually better than.
It is. It's better.
Yeah.
And this is 2014.
I mean, being moderately silly, but at the same time, I'm not.
Right.
Yeah, it's really not that silly of a comment. Yeah.
It's really cool, man.
That's super cool, man.
I'm trying to find Han, but he's like $50 loose, which honestly at this point I'm like, it's a little pricey, but I'm about to just say fuck it. Because I gotta have the boys together, man, you know?
Exactly. Right.
But in box they want them for like $200. And I'm like, ugh. And the box is literally just like it's like one of the little boxes that go around the feet. It's really not even a box, you know.
Right,
so I'm like,
it's a tray.
Yeah. Exactly, a tray. Yeah. And then last 2 I have here.
Those
Jedi Patrol Stormtrooper and Empire Strikes Back Vader.
Oh, those are 2 all-timers.
It's really excited. I don't have this variant yet, so I'm super stoked to
that's a great one.
Awesome, man. I'm looking forward to getting it.
That backpack is insanely detailed.
It's awesome.
I'm really excited to get it open.
So those are probably 2 of the greatest Black Series figures in the entire line right there that you're holding, in my opinion.
Agreed. Yeah. This Vader, this is the best Vader.
Yeah.
So that glare is awful. Jesus.
That Vader is so beautiful. Yeah.
I love
that box is so killer.
With the blue lightsaber, dude, that shit goes hard. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that does look good.
Yeah.
That's one of my faves.
Same here, Matt.
It's got the chain on the box. I kind of wish the figure had the chain. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's accurate to ESB because I think the chain is just a return, right?
That's in Return of the Jedi. Yeah.
That's right. So it's kind of funny they put it on the box though, but I like the chain look. But either way, this is ESB. That's like my definitive Vader, you know,
for sure. Yeah.
Hyper, what you got, brother? You got anything?
So I got a couple of good ones. So I mentioned earlier I had a really cool box from one Calaruso show up at my door, which was cool. And in it there was that BB-8 cup that I showed a little while ago.
Nice.
And I also got this. I got a dinosaur. And it's a really cool figure.
PNSO.
Really cool figure. Yeah. So now the thing about this was Connor and I had been talking about some dinosaurs and stuff like that. And I'm doing a dinosaur diorama right now, a swamp diorama. And I put a couple of preview pictures on my site. And part 1 is up on how to build it. So I'm doing another build tutorial on how to build the swamp. So if you're interested in it, I think this one is going to be really fun. And it seems to be getting pretty good feedback so far about it, and I'm about halfway through with it, and I think it's going to be really fun. But anyways, I was showing Connor some pictures of it today, but last week he and I were talking, and I was telling him about how I was going to try to do something fun, dinosaur related. So I got a dinosaur for the swamp. So this is an unarticulated. This is I think Todd McFarlane would call this a pre-posed figure. But,
right.
repos figure. But it's actually really insanely detailed, very awesome.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I told him that not every dinosaur I want to be like some sort of predatory dinosaur. I wanted something like maybe an herbivore or something like that. And I told him that my favorite as a kid was this. This was my favorite. These like ankylosauruses.
Ankylosaurus. I didn't know that was your favorite, bro.
Oh, these things. Yeah, I love those ones.
That's my favorite dinosaur. That's awesome.
Oh no! Well, yeah. And so the
Cool, man.
duckbill one, the one that had like the duck beak was awesome. One of my favorite, and the Ankylosaurus. So the next thing I know, I'm getting an Ankylosaurus for the diorama. So I was pretty excited about that.
Fuck really yeah, cool, dude.
So that's gonna be fun.
Damn
straight. Again, like Matt, I just finished up a series of custom. Basically, I did a Rit-Die custom figure series, and I did some custom GI Joes.
Oh, nice!
Those came out really, really cool, and I just sent them off to somebody. I just sent the GI Joes customs off to someone, so I don't have them to show you. But the reason I mention it is because I've been doing a lot of Rit-Dieing of figures lately, and doing a lot of that stuff. And I bought some new equipment in the process. So I bought a new foam cutter. I bought some water effect kits that are pretty cool. I bought some new equipment, and I also bought this tiny little table saw. And it's like a tiny little desktop table saw, and you can run small pieces of wood or small things without having to pull out your huge table saw. It's really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna do a video on it. So if you're into model making, diorama building, anything like that, this little tiny tabletop table saw is.
I mean, there have been numerous occasions where I've said, "Man, I wish I had a small table saw."
Oh, you got to see it. You got to see it.
As opposed to a full size or a circular saw or something like that.
You're gonna love this.
That's awesome.
It was $50.
Okay.
And it's actually in my shop right now, so I don't have it with me. But if you are looking for a little tiny table saw that's perfect for hobbies and crafts, it's $50 on Temu. Just Google tabletop saw.
Okay. I mean,
I really cool. Yeah.
I just love tools.
Oh, you would love this. You'd love it.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't talk.
Love it, man. But then I did pick up.
I got so much crap in my garage.
Oh man. Well, I tried to.
That's cool.
I tried to. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But all right, I did pick up 3 figures real quick, and the first one.
Take your time, dude.
First one is okay. They're all gonna roll their eyes, but I love this figure. I really like this figure a lot, and I got Vernestra.
Oh my god, dude! Are you serious? Right? You bought that piece of shit figure?
I know. Seriously, I knew.
I'm just messing. The paint on it honestly looks really cool, though. You excited for it?
It's a nice looking figure for sure.
It is.
I have to say this the cape with the cloak. I think this cloak and the hood are better than the Darth Malgus hood. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Like this soft goods cloak is crazy good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I bought it primarily for that. The character, I wasn't a huge fan of the character, but the figure is really cool. But then I got to I knew I wanted this one right away, so I got the Savage Press.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I'm waiting on.
It looks so good, bro.
Really good figure.
Hey, look at my list of my spreadsheet. No.
Oh, you got the spreadsheet too? All right.
No, this is just I've got Savage on order from Big Bad, and it says this month.
So this one,
that's what I have written down.
I sometimes order it from this guy on eBay. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. This one I got from Walmart.com.
Oh, shit.
I got it on Walmart.com. It came in this super wrapped up box, which is not always the case with Walmart, but
dang.
Yeah, it came in like 48 hours. It was crazy fast. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it's a really nice figure. I have not opened this one yet, but I'm It's really, really, really nice looking figure.
Nice.
And finally,
Nice.
I think this one. So both Savage and the next one,
Mhm.
I have a feeling are going to be in the top 3, probably the top 2 figures, because every figure I've seen to be released so far, I'm not as excited about as these two. There could be an exception, but I think the figure of the year for me might be Prince Jazor. This figure is
I think it's striking.
it's
Yeah, it
it's
is. Good word.
incredible. I took it out and I messed with it
Yeah.
a little bit, and it's phenomenal. It's a
Yeah.
phenomenal figure.
It truly is.
I just love it. Everything. It's highly articulated. There's paint everywhere.
Head
It's
sculpt.
just gorgeous head sculpt. It's everything. I think
It's
this
just
is
awesome.
I think this is the figure of the year right here. So I'm pretty excited about those 3 pickups. So
Oh, that's cool.
Savage Opress is next level. I think he's probably the best deluxe figure I own. I think I own all the deluxes, and I think that's hands down the best deluxe figure I own. You know?
Hell yeah,
So,
dude.
yeah. If he's not, he's in the top 2 or 3, but
So it
certainly.
rivals Malgus.
Yeah, so
You think?
Malgus, I like the Malgus figure a lot.
Mhm.
I'm not as in love with it as other people are, and I
Mhm.
love the character.
Mhm.
I threw down for a sideshow Darth Malgus way back when, so like I've been in on
Oh, wow.
Malgus for a while, but
Cool.
I like that. I like it. I like the cape less than other people on that figure, I guess. But you know, anyways, yeah, pick up the Savage Press.
Nice.
Honestly,
Right.
I was so close to just trying to find something to get free shipping from GameStop, because for anybody that can spend at least $79, not that I can't, but I just don't need to, but if you can spend like $79 and get free shipping, otherwise you'll end up paying like almost 40 something bucks for Savage if you want them bad. But Zabreks are some of my favorite species. Darth Maul is my favorite character, so I got to get his brother. Like I got to.
Brothers. Yeah.
He looks so good. He's super imposing. Loved him in Clone Wars. He's also voiced by Clancy Brown, who also voices Ryder in Rebels, and Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
I love
Right.
Black Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's been around, a really prolific voice actor, and
Yeah.
he's even played Ryder live action in Ahsoka, so that's pretty cool.
He was even in the original Highlander movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
I need to watch that one. I don't know if my brother was a huge movie guy. That's probably one I need to watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
you got to watch
original.
that one.
That's a
Okay.
great one. That's
I'll
a
keep it-
classic.
Hell yeah. I have to keep that in mind, man.
What was his
And
name?
of course,
in
he was
that?
Byron Hadley in Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, he was. That's
Which was
right. Yes,
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone signed up for the pro membership. It's $25 a year, 54. Oh, I actually do have the pro membership. Shipping minimum shipping is say what? $54 minimum ship. Really? I have okay. I have to. Yeah, Brian. Fuck GameStop. That's right.
I was waiting. There's a
I don't
countdown.
get
in my head.
anything from GameStop.
Honestly, man, I've had
Hardly-
some hit and miss
hardly ever.
experience.
Yeah.
Ever? You don't ever go? You ever stopped in there and like for
No.
out and about or something?
I
Or
said hardly ever.
oh, okay, I got you.
Hardly
What-
ever.
What to mind? Have you? Because I found my first R2. I found Brutus to get. Like I have
Oh,
good
really?
memories with GameStop, but
Yeah,
what's the
I mean,
figures that you found?
I mean, when I first started collecting, there was a GameStop down the road that was closing. So I got quite a few for cheap.
Yeah.
But I hate the app. GameStop's app is garbage.
I've never tried to use it.
It's terrible. I'm not a fan of their website. Their customer service is abysmal.
Shit. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
They've been losing money ever since like I want to say like 2018, 2019. They have.
I've had 2 GameStops near me close in just the last few months.
Yeah, they were closing a
same here.
lot
I've
down,
only
man.
got really just like 2 left
Yeah, they were trying to keep it quiet, but they've been closing a lot because they don't try to venture out into. Yeah. They don't try to do anything anymore. They just try to. They'll pay you $5 for a fucking game or a console, but they don't try to. Yeah. There's so many other ventures and paths they could go to like involve consumers a little bit more. And they've just kind of left it in the dust. The main thing they really have going is the collectibles. You know, that's really it.
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
Yeah. My local GameStops rarely have anything.
Now it's a toy store. Comrade spitting. Yep, like we were just saying.
Right.
For me, it was a huge loss because it's only one of 3 places that actually sells stuff where I live. So, you know, to lose that was a big loss for me. So,
yeah,
it sucked. You know, but I know
Yeah.
I was ever the only person in there when I went in. You know, it's like I'd go in there, I'd spend 30 minutes in there walking around, and you know, the mall would be jam-packed full of people, and I'd be the only person in there for 28 minutes, you know, and you're like, this is not good. You know?
Yeah,
so,
right.
Too funny.
The writing was on the wall.
I don't know. Like, I guess for the past year or so, just GameStop for me has just gone down. And of course, I did get the Phantom Menace 3-pack. You know, I had to get that.
That's right. GameStop exclusive.
That was a GameStop exclusive.
Cody got that twice.
Yeah, so they kind of they kind of fucked me up, man. So like for some reason there was money in my account, and then they went to go pull it out, and they said insufficient funds, and I was like, it was on a Friday too, and I get paid every Friday. I was like, that's not right. So I checked it again and had to cancel the order, and then somehow it never canceled. So they sent me I ordered another one after I canceled it. Well, then I got a shipping notification for the first one that I canceled. Then I got a shipping notification for the second one, and I got one in box and then one open on the ship. So I guess it kind of worked out because I love TPM, you know. But I was like, damn, I just spent like $150 when I could have spent 70. Yeah, you know, like. Which granted, I did get it for like 65 with my GameStop percentage off, and then I used my monthly. So I got the first pack for 60 something, 69 or something like that, or 65, something like that. But I don't know. It's frustrating. And then a couple months back, they had the Stormtrooper helmet on sale for like $66 or like $50.
Yeah,
I pre-ordered it, and then like months later, they sent out these emails like canceling everybody's pre-orders, you know, and then bumped them back up to a. It's just like you should just honor. Yeah, it's just GameStop has done some scummy shit, and they haven't tried to do any. Literally, dude, that's how I felt. No Vaseline, just you know,
that's literally mop handle.
Seriously, dude, it's
the last thing. Apart from the Phantom Menace 3-pack, the last thing I bought from GameStop was Cobra Commander, the retro carded.
I've never seen that yet. It's awesome. I hear
had it in the store, and I said, I'm going to actually use my $5 coupon.
Damn straight, man.
Can you hold that up for me? Can you hold that up for me?
Here, if I can get it.
Yeah, honestly, you and Hyper would have a lot of Hyper is a huge Joe guy, man. I'm gonna make you big, Matt.
Oh, silver visor.
Is that
with the reflective visor?
Oh, that is so sick. That's the OG. Yes, that is so sick, man. And he's got the thing on his back, right? Yeah. Okay. But the gun, the gun is like too short or something, right? Don't people say it's too short, the gun? Or is that
little? It's a funny looking thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Right. It's too short. Yeah,
it's a cool figure.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as these retros, 1, 2, 3, I have 5 of the retro carded. This one, Destro, Beachhead, Lady J, and Duke.
Nice.
Just 5 of the retro carded ones. But yeah, great looking figure. But yeah, this was the last thing I bought at GameStop.
I actually have.
This was months ago.
I only own 2 helmets, and one of them is the Cobra Commander helmet.
Nice.
Oh, speaking of helmets,
cool.
Stone, can you enlarge me for 1 second? I wanted to show everybody one more.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, I got you, homie.
I took a commission recently, and I seldom do, but I took a commission recently on something, and I'm making something that I thought might be of interest to people. So I'm custom painting one of these.
That yellow.
So it's yellow. It's got a long way to go. It's just a base coat of the yellow. The yellow looks way too yellow on screen. It's more of an orange yellow, almost like a stoplight yellow.
Yeah.
But so I'm actually I'm doing this for a buddy of mine, and
Nice, dude.
it's going to be yellow with the chrome here, the chrome part here.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
The cheeks are going to be brown, and there's going to be like a brown stripe, and actually almost like eagle wings on it. So,
Oh, cool.
actually, the eagle wings are going to come from the back and go forward. So the tip of the wings is going to be right over the visor. So
Nice.
it's going to be really cool. So I'm doing that.
That's awesome.
I'm doing that for a buddy of mine, who's kind of like a Viking. He's got like a lot of Viking lore and everything. So he,
Awesome.
I guess, in Viking lore, I guess there's
my
like a
God.
particular helmet that has the wings that come around and meet at the front rather than the back. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna try to do these. It's my first helmet I've ever painted, so I'm not sure how it's gonna come out, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be cool. You know,
you better commission one for me, bro. That shit look cool. I'm gonna get you to do like a
It
full
did look
screen
really
for
good.
me.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
that
look
yellow.
cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited. So this
I
was
like that.
it was day one. So I'm only the first day of primer, and I had to, but you got to sand it all down, and because that Hasbro plastic is real slick, and the paint wouldn't stick to it, so you got to sand it down a little
nothing
bit.
sticks
Get
to
it kind
that.
of rough a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to sand it down, then I had to paint it, prime it, and then paint it yellow. And I think I found the right color yellow, but now it's a question of, customizing and doing all that stuff. But they're cool. Like that, I think it's going to be a cool project when it's all done.
I think you got Howrunner's spitting, dude. Hyper was wondering if you can paint his Scout Trooper helmet like the orange version that Ezra has.
That's cool.
Oh yeah,
good
sure. Yeah, we could do that. I tell you what, Howrunner. Before I say yes, let me try this helmet first. Make sure it's up to par before you send it to me. So just follow along with me on this one. And if you know my work, I do a lot of customs and dioramas and stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, just go over and check out my page and see what I got. I got a lot of projects going on right now, and I'm going to start documenting the helmet series as well. So we'll kind of take it as it comes, But yeah,
Cool.
let me know if you like it. Reach out to me, and when we're done with this one.
Yeah.
So
Now,
Matt,
speaking of paint not sticking, the Bandai model kits are a pain to paint.
yes, so slick.
You have to rough them up. You have to, put some kind of coat down first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are incredibly slippery.
The white plastic, especially, almost feels like there's a coating on it or something.
Yeah. Paint does not stick.
Yeah. I think that they have some sort of a mold release agent that they don't entirely wash off, and it's almost like, I don't want to say it's greasy, but there's almost a film to it or something.
Very slippery. Yeah, super slippery.
Yeah, you just gotta take that shit off,
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
It was really interesting, man.
Cool though. Yeah, great looking helmet though. That's gonna look good.
It's gonna look cool, I think. Yellow and
really
brown and silver. That's kind of a cool color combination.
Damn straight, dude. Yeah.
Very Mando, I think,
Yeah.
I'd be interested if they did a Commander Cody helmet. That would be an instant buy for me. They're doing the photo first, I'm picking up that one for sure, I think.
Oh yeah.
Matt, you don't have any buckets, do you, man?
Just Vader.
That's the one to have. If you're gonna have one, that's the one.
That's the Kenobi one.
Honestly, that one looks
works.
good.
Surprisingly comfortable.
Wait a minute. Is Kenobi one? Is it like the shattered faceplate?
No, it's just from
Okay.
in the Kenobi packaging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
got it.
He's got a little more silver on the bridge. He still has the silver left cheek, but he's got a little more silver on the bridge of the nose as well. And the design's not much different than the OT, but there's some slight minor differences.
Yeah, it does have red lenses.
Oh,
Okay.
sexy.
It's
sexy.
really cool when you're wearing it. Everything's red.
Oh yeah, it's so sick.
But yeah, it's
Did you say green
actually
lenses?
pretty comfortable to wear.
Yeah.
That was a gift from my son actually. That and
Awesome.
Luke's saber right here. My son got me that.
Sweet.
There you
Damn
go.
straight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Raised him right, bro.
I find that the helmet, the Boba Fett or the Mandalorian helmets are pretty comfortable because they've got padding in them.
Really?
Not all the helmets have the padding,
Hmm.
but that's a pretty comfortable one. Like,
That's awesome.
It's almost like memory foam inside or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's. Hold on, let me see.
Like you don't want to take it off.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but like there's like these.
Cool.
There's yellow. See those like yellow pads? They're actually. It's actually very nicely detailed inside.
It is.
And,
just kind of grabs the back of your head.
Yeah, and so those are like little. They're like little rubber sponges almost, and so
that's awesome.
Like padding.
They're like rubber padding. They're very comfortable, but yeah, it's cool.
Very neat. I like it.
That's cool.
Yeah, Nick. He's a good kid. Love him.
Well, we were approaching the 3-hour mark. Obviously, we're gonna just go ahead and take it the last 5 more minutes, but I just wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank everybody for coming by tonight. We're not ending just yet, but at the 3-hour mark, we are. We don't want to take up too much of Matt's night or anything, but
no, this has been fun.
Awesome.
Crowd chat's been awesome.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's like you've watched us before, man. We have I really like the little community we're building. Everybody's very welcoming and friendly. It's just fun, man. And we can't. We'd love to have you on again, man. Anytime you're free, we'll make it happen, dude.
Yeah.
I did want to take. Go ahead, Hyper. You go ahead, man.
It's been fun to get to know you a little bit more than just watching your videos, and I always appreciate that. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've never talked to you guys in person, so we're like this. Still not in person, but like
right.
No, this has been great.
It's awesome, man.
I really enjoy the work that you do, the customizing that you do, and the projects that you do are fun. And
thank you. I'm no expert.
Who is?
It's like every so often I'll get these little bugs, and I'll paint some figures, customize them.
Sure.
Yeah.
But lately, because I haven't had any Black Series figures to review.
Yeah.
Right.
So I figured, okay, I'll do R5. I'll do this Boba. I'll do this. Of course, I didn't do a video on Grogu just because it's Grogu. But it was fun to assemble, fun to paint.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, the Boba video will go up next Saturday.
Awesome, dude.
I'm looking forward to that. I've always wondered what that kit looked like, so it'll be fun to do it.
This thing was fun. It was a ton of fun.
Stone, we got to get you to do a model kit. We got to get Stone to do a model kit because I don't think he's ever done one before. But
I have not,
they are fun.
Yeah, I wanted to get the General Grievous, but then I've looked at the price and I was like, "Oh, damn!"
That's what I want because I don't have the Black Series Grievous because it's too small. I'm not going to even.
You know what he would like, Matt. I bet. I was going to say. I was going to say he went like the R2 or R5 model kits. That's a droid guy. That's a good one to start with, I think.
Yeah, the R2 is an awesome kit.
Yeah.
I'd for sure pick that one up. R2 is, I would definitely pick up an R2, no doubt.
Yeah. I do want that Grievous, though.
The Grievous does look good.
To be my shelf Grievous, because it's properly scaled.
Right.
SHF was coming out. I know they teased it like a couple years ago in 2018, but what do y'all think about them coming out with their Grievous? That should be pretty fucking insane, right?
So it's 2018, so it was like 8 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I bet it'd be $90 or more.
Yeah.
$90 all day. Right?
Probably. Yeah. Probably.
I bet it's probably in that 110 range. Yeah.
Grievous is huge.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah. He's a big boy.
So absurdly underscaled. That's why I've never even bothered to go after it.
Same with me.
It's just way too small.
Is SHF going to have a cape, or are they not going to give us a cape?
I think they'll do, because in the still image they had the shadow image, and they showed a picture of him wearing his cloak. So I have a feeling they would include it.
They got to, right? I mean, they got to wear it.
I would hope so. I would hope so. And if it was wired, God, it probably won't be. It might not be, but you never know. You never know. But I've been kind of getting some dabble. I got the R2 SHF and the 3PO. I haven't opened 3PO yet, but he looks fantastic, dude. He looks so good.
That's cool.
Yeah, man. They're really cool figures.
If they give him a cape, it's time to loosen that groin strap. I'll tell you that right now.
No doubt. Now, the model kit comes with a cape, but it doesn't look that great. I think I would probably display the Grievous model kit with no cape.
Right. Yeah.
There's something about that shoulder thing. It just doesn't look quite right. But
apart
from that, I think it looks awesome.
I would love to see that.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat here. Everybody else. There's a couple people in chat that's stoned for the SHF too.
Oh yeah.
Troy said he's getting it no matter what.
I'm gonna have to
It'll
try to
definitely
find
come with
images of
one.
that.
Do what now, Matt?
So I'm gonna have to try to find some images of that SHF Grievous.
Oh, dude, they had it at some toy con, and it was in a glass cabinet. But the pictures look fucking great, man. They look
Really?
it looks really fantastic, honestly.
That's cool.
How about they release a wheel bike with it too? That'd be cool.
Oh, dude, could you
That'd be awesome.
imagine? Oh,
Grievous wheel bike would be
that
great.
should be a HasLab. I feel like that's a really good thing to do as a HasLab. That wouldn't be outrageously expensive. Obviously, it'd be a pretty penny for sure, but I feel like it's very in the wheelhouse of possibility. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And his Starfighter, I own the
Micro Galaxy.
4-inch. Well, I own the 4-inch version of it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And that is a spectacular. That thing is awesome. The features, everything on it.
Hey, Brian.
I thought, it's not that big. It's about Jedi Starfighter size. Like you could totally do that in the Black Series.
Man.
Be a great
That's
one.
right.
Yeah, that's definitely doable. That's one of those things that always comes out every time someone talks about Black Series HasLabs, Jedi Starfighter, just because it's
same here, man. Yeah,
it's a reasonably sized.
It is, man.
It's not massive. It's a small ship. I mean, it would still be this big, but still.
Yeah.
I think that center part is land speeder size, and it's just got a couple of folding wings on it, more or less. I mean, it's
pretty much.
Think about the snow now, Hyper. I know you have the snow speeder. Matt, do you own the snow speeder?
No, I don't.
Me either, man. Yeah, we're missing out, bro. But if you think about it, it's about the same, maybe a little bit bigger than a snow speeder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe a little longer.
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe. That's true. I feel like if anything, they would probably maybe even scale it back just a hair, perhaps. Yeah. Like if a Black Series X-Wing was going to be like 4 foot long, maybe like 5 foot long, maybe they do it like 4 foot. Just to kind of. But who knows?
The Stap, I think, is pretty close. But Maul's speeder is a little undersized.
Yeah, I haven't really paid that much attention to it. Now that you say it, not bad, but
it's not terrible. But it is a little small. The Stap is pretty stinking close.
Yeah. I forgot I grabbed that too at the comic shop.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, Stap. There it is. Where's my Stap? There it is.
You got. Oh yeah.
The Stap's cool.
I think this one's going to stay in box, but it's really rad. For people who are bitching about this being $50, like, dude, the Stap is the size of a figure itself. Think of it like a $25 Stap. Like
a reasonable price for that.
I agree, man. I think people were kind of like being a little outrageous with that.
Yeah.
I think it's and the packaging is just so cool, man. I love it so much.
Yeah, that's a cool piece. It's a very cool piece.
Open up. Oh, dude, how, bro? No, so I bought that one, right? Because I didn't want to fuck with Hasbro Pulse because you got to get a certain amount to get free shipping. So I was just going to buy 2, but didn't want to drop $100 on that right now. So I was like, fuck it. So I was like, now they're on Big Bad for $50. So I'm like, damn, I could have. So I'm probably going to pick up 1 or 2 more to open to have loose on the shelf, I think. So.
Cool. Oh yeah.
But y'all, I guess we are going to. If you don't mind, everybody smash that motherfucking like button if you haven't already. Be sure to go check out Matt Bryant, awesome guy. Very happy to have him on tonight. Me and Hyper were super thrilled when he agreed to this to hang out with us delinquents in the community. And it's just been an absolutely great show. Also, be sure to check out Hyperdrive Collection 6460 after the stream. Go show his channel some love if you haven't already. And Matt, is there anything you want to? Is there anything your work? I know you said you were going to do your Boba video next Saturday, right?
Yep, it's recorded. I just have to finish editing it. That will go up next Saturday. I do have the Luke and Leia 2-pack from Shadows of the Empire.
Nice.
That's on the way from Pulse. I'm hoping that arrives next week.
Yeah.
And then just got a whole list of pre-orders here that I'm still waiting on.
Nice.
All right.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
Can I say something real quick? I do want to say I've seen some pictures of that updated Leia before we end the stream. The helmet and the face, the photo real update really does look good. I'm not going to lie. I know it sucks. It was kind of like a hostage situation, but it looks good.
There's some paint on the top of the helmet that looks really good.
Yep.
There's some added
It's
paint
smaller.
here. The thermal detonator is actually silver, like it's supposed to be.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of an upgrade. I mean,
It sucks that to get that look of Luke that they put it with that Leia that everybody has. That
It's
does
locked-
suck.
it's
But man,
locked
I gotta
behind-
yeah, it looks good though. That update it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jelly.
No, it
but-
does look good. I mean, the other Bush Leia I have helmeted.
Yeah, me too.
The,
Me too.
the Leia from the 2-pack, I'm definitely displaying helmet off because I think that face looks really good.
Agreed, man.
Really good.
It's
And I
just a
wanted
sh-
that Luke. That
that
Imperial
Luke.
Guard outfit, the armor just looks
Oh, it's so cool.
I was like,
It is a rad look, dude.
I
Yes,
want
it is.
Luke. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And if that set like ever goes on sale for whatever reason, I may buy a second one and slap a Lando head, on the other one.
I think
Right.
Yak Face did that. I saw him post a picture because I know in the it looked pretty good. I know in the book, what is it? Shadows of the Empire?
Mhm.
That Lando was actually in the disguise with Luke. So I was like,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool
Luke
that
and
he,
Lando went to go rescue Leia. So
yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
rad, man. Yeah, I thought that was really, and I don't know if he used the Return of the Jedi General Lando. It looked like it.
that's what either that or Skiff Guard.
Oh, it might have been Skiff Guard. Yeah, they kind of similar,
It might have been Skiff Guard.
basically
Yeah,
the same, but I'm not really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks really
Yeah.
good though.
yeah, but that set should magic word show up next week.
Awesome, dude.
I'm hoping.
Looking forward to that.
I'm hoping.
Y'all be sure to check that out. Hyper, you're obviously doing your swamp dire that you're finishing up. Is there anything else you want to you're working you want to plug real quick?
I just got a lot of stuff on my channel coming up. So I've got the swamp diorama well underway now.
Nice.
The next couple of pieces will drop. I've also been doing some freelance work for Carbonites. So
Awesome, dude.
So yeah, so Vince over at Carbonites. If you haven't gotten any Carbonites, I definitely recommend you check them out. I did a little video for him, a little promotional video for him, and he liked it. And I'm going to do another one for him, more of Attack of the Clones based. Yeah, there
that's
they
awesome.
are. Yeah, so I'm going to do one of those. That's going to be dropping for Vince soon. And
That's
then
really
I've got another couple of custom figure series going on. So I'm doing some custom figures, custom dioramas, how-tos, the Carbonites. So all kinds of hyperdrive custom stuff
Mischief.
going on over there if you like that. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. What are those Carbonites made of?
They're like little blocks of wood, and they're
They're wood.
yeah,
Really?
but they have a high quality wrap sticker around all four sides, and they're just very nicely done. And you get 6 of them for $15 shipped. Like,
Oh wow,
you get so they're very nice. They're a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and
that's really cool.
yeah,
Should I pull them up? Here, I'll pull them
but I
up
don't
on
know anything
Instagram real
about 'em.
quick.
yeah.
I've just seen some pictures of them, but I know nothing about them.
They're pretty cool. They're definitely they're almost like a Funko Pop niche type of thing. Where, there's going to be a big market. I think kids are going to really like them, or people who don't want figures but want something that's going to appeal to that crowd a lot. And it happens to appeal to me too. I really like them a lot.
Huh.
So
I had no idea they were made out of wood.
yeah. So
That's really
isn't that
cool.
right, Stone? Wood? They're made out of
Yeah,
wood?
so I think each one of them, it's 2 blocks of 1x1 wood, and they're like Hyper said, they're wrapped in this super durable decal. This is actually a new set that he's got. This is the first episode of the Clone Wars, Earning the King's Favor. This is kind of what they look like. They're just blocks of wood wrapped in this super durable decal. And obviously, you don't want to be rough with them because you don't want to. They're not toys, but they're really cool collectibles. The way they're ergonomic design, you can stack them and do what you want with them.
They're cool. Yeah,
they're very cool. He's got a lot of cool designs coming. He's constantly working on new
there's
stuff.
my video. There's my video up there.
Where's it at?
Right there. See it? Right up. That's
Yep.
it. Yep. That's it. Hold on. Let's see it.
I want to get copyrighted. But yeah, great video, man. That's so cool. Join the block party. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
I made that little slogan
super
for him,
cool.
and he liked it. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Here's another set that he's got. This is based off Rogue One. Choked ass. Yeah.
Oh.
You can see this Vader in here is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get that set. Look at that
not
set.
to choke on your aspirations, director.
Yeah, dude, it's such a badass line, dude.
Yeah.
You know, Anakin's got a sense of humor even as Vader, you know?
Oh, yeah.
This is the set Hyper just got. I cannot wait. This is probably going to be my next set, holding the line. This is really, you got Cody, Rex, Anakin, a 501st run. Yeah, man. So cool. And they were just so neat, man. And also they're $15, technically $14 because $1 goes to a charity of your choosing, 1 out of 3. I chose he does have Rancho Obi-Wan and something some kind of that's
Spaceballs.
Yep. Yeah. Where's it at?
I got to get that Spaceballs set. That's awesome.
Oh, somewhere on here. It's really cool. Here we go, right here. Here's the Spaceballs.
Rick Moranis.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Very neat. But he's doing a lot of stuff. He's constantly, here's another good one right here. He's got a lot of selection on there. Go check out his Instagram and go check out his website. Matt, I think you'd really dig these too. I know when I mentioned them to Hyper, because especially because y'all are both very crafty dudes, I think y'all would just really fall in love with these. Here's our a good buddy of the channel, Tommy. He did a video as well. He's him and Hybrid Toy Reviews actually introduced Carbonites and Vincent to me. And very cool. He's got Book of Boba Fett. He's got the old video games, Clone Wars. He's working on movie stuff. Yeah, he's doing a lot over there on his channel. So here's Hybrid, our boy Hybrid. Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome.
These are a really, really cool new collectible I found. They're a little bit of an artsy thing, and I just adore them. They are 1 inch by 1 inch by 2 inch tall wooden blocks wrapped in decals to represent some of your most favorite Star Wars characters. The character selection is amazing.
Great video.
Heroes of the Clone Wars or just characters from all across the saga. They are working on adding characters from all sorts of movies and TV shows. The designs are just super cool. I love them. And they are just really fun, really collectible. I really love stacking them up here.
Yeah, just they're really
super cool.
They're super cool, man. I think you'd enjoy them, man.
Yeah, cute.
Well, hey, man,
I like that.
Well, I just want to I get to get some new members. We got some super chats. You know, I always like to just. This wouldn't be the same without y'all watching, and y'all just make it so much more enjoyable. So I thank you, Connor, for the numerous super chats tonight. Like numerous super chats as well. Troy got new members. We got Turtlefly 420. We also had Hybrid Toy Reviews join. Also, Doug. Thank you all so very much. Your support is truly appreciated. I'm always, y'all know I post pretty reviews every day. I try to give y'all something to watch. I'm working on new stuff for the channel all the time. Working on merch and stickers and making it more worth y'all's time, and I just appreciate each one of you so very much. And yeah, I'm very thankful. Well, y'all, I guess we're gonna wrap. Also, Mom, thank you. I love you very much.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. And Matt, once again, broken record. I know I've said it already, but me and Hyper, truly thankful. Thank you for joining us, man.
Thank y'all so much for having me. This has been a ton of fun.
Good, man. Well, we're gonna do it again if you want to come back on here with us delinquents. That is the question.
No, anytime.
Well, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. Episode 14 of Stone and Hyper is in the books, baby. Matt Bryant in the house, my good buddy Hyper. Go show their channel some love, and thank you all so much. Have a great night. May the force be with you.
Peace, you guys.
Gang.